Hey now.
What's going on, everybody?
Oh, this is the two banger a week, man.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I'm gonna ask for more pay.
Right?
I need to get a bonus for Christmas.
We gotta ask our Tom sponsor for more money, dude.
Stop. I wish, dude. We tried Liquid Death, dude. They're like, no, sold the shit out of us. I was like, all right, well, fuck you guys. No, I'm just kidding. I'm asking him. I don't care. Oh, wow. Well, I ate donuts and I already drank one Rockstar. And
He's ready.
fucked up right now. So
He's fucking ready, dude.
I got more sugar like coursing through my veins and like.
And you ate a sugar cookie too. I fed one.
I'm probably I'm probably gonna like. Fuck, dude. I don't know. I feel like shit all the time. It kind of sucks. I wish I didn't always feel like shit, but you know what can a poor bastard do?
I mean, that's what feeling alive is like, right? Like just feeling hurt, dude. You're like, wow. At least you're feeling something, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude?
It's like when like little high school girls cutting themselves. So like
Feel
like,
something, dude.
Here, just be a fat piece of shit for like 30 years, and you'll feel plenty. Fucking. I'm just like every day. I just feel terrible. I see Tom Brady like just doing steroids. I'm like, wow, one day that could be me.
Yeah, right.
One day
I'll just fucking be the body type I finally.
I'll pay some like Chinese guy like $30,000 to like make me like a custom like line of like untraceable steroids that like fucking just pass any test with and just like go become like the best quarterback of all time.
It's like Starsky and Hutch, but instead of Coke that's like untraceable, it's like untraceable steroids.
No one believes me, dude. I'm like, dude, there's no way that he's like. There's pictures of Tom Brady when he was like, I think we talked about this before. I feel like I always bring it up. I'm like, fuck that guy, dude. He's just like, I'm on the net. Like all I do. He was like a fat piece of shit his whole life, and he just was a good quarterback. And then all of a sudden, he's like, I'm vegan now, and then he's like jacked beyond belief. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, give me a fucking break.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a little unbelievable, dude.
When I turned 40, I just started eating green stuff.
I just
and
eat
now I'm like
salads
fucking,
and steroids, and now I'm just like,
yeah, he's like not even the same fucking person he was before. I'm like, all right, well, you used to look like fucking Eli Manning, dude. What happened, dude? You look like fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
You know the little flabby white body that's just all shitty.
Yeah, like the buff fat dude. Like it's like somehow in
not
shape.
Not buff at all. Just like
no. But like you know what I mean. Like you ever see a dude that's like athletic a little bit? Like Bert Kreischer is a fat dude, but he's actually pretty athletic.
He's got a beer belly.
It's fucking hilarious.
But you know, of course, he's fucking. Yeah, no, it doesn't mean that you can't. That wasn't. It doesn't mean that like no, you know, yeah, no. There's athleticism has nothing to do with like body, like a visual. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You can't judge a body based on like how much they like work out or like he actually runs a lot.
And there's different types of athleticism. There's some people that like just have like a natural like
strength
cardio, and then naturally strong, naturally what's it called, and you can build off of that, but. Yeah, I don't have naturally.
I just have to like
I'm like
work hard to do anything in my life, dude.
Yeah, it's fucked up too because Riley always had like a really good metabolism. We ate the same shit, and I was just always a fat.
Isn't that the worst shit, dude?
It was the fattest fucking piece of shit.
Oh my god, dude!
What happened? But
metabolism, dog. That's a fucking big deal.
I don't know.
Mine's been off fucking.
I'm a lot funnier than him, and I can save money better than he can.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, maybe being fat had something to do with that. Maybe.
You gotta be creative when you're fat, bro. You know, you gotta find a new lane, dude. You can't just like off looks like look cool or like, you know, you gotta like earn people's respect.
You gotta like I like looked at all the prospects like, well, I could just start doing drugs and be like a big time like fuck up, but like I'm already fat. So like, should I really like be pushing the fucking boundaries of like what could happen?
That's a good outlook right there. I respect
I'm like,
that.
maybe I just need to keep my cards close to my hand and fucking just keep on
keeping on, dude.
Keep on going.
I like that, bro.
I don't know. It worked out pretty good. So far, so good. I haven't like I can still walk and
there you go. Yeah,
we're not wheelchair bound yet.
We're not rascal fit yet.
I'm not like a annual membership holder of Disneyland and fucking
just front of the line club, dude.
Yeah, I'm not those fucking people yet. I still have to wait in the TSA line at the fucking airport. I only had to buy one seat on the plane.
Yeah.
This is so fucking stupid.
You just crush somebody a little bit, dude.
Oh. Yeah.
You gotta fight for those elbow room, dude. That's like the worst part about a plane.
I'll never lose weight if I keep drinking like 6 Rockstars a week or whatever. Like, this shit's not gonna happen. There's so much sugar. It's just crazy.
Yeah, sugary coffee's not as good either. But
dude, I know. If I drink coffee, I always drink it black. And like, I swear it's better like that.
I'm just a bitch. I don't
and then
know.
like, oh no, I was at Dunkin' Donuts earlier getting a fucking. It was Yum Yum. I'm making shit up. I'm just lying to people. It was Yum Yum. I'm fucking talking out my ass. It was Yum Yum, and there was a guy who was like an older guy, and I was like, look at this guy. He's got it all together, dude. He's just like driving the nice car. He's like all fit and all what's it called. And then he orders a coffee, and he's like, can I get 10 creams and 6 sugars? I was like, you're a fucking dude. I was like, I can't fucking believe it. Like, you're like, that's what a child would order.
That's what I order, dude.
Yeah, what a. I was like, baby's first fucking coffee.
Yeah,
dude. Like,
dude.
that's
Real
what you
talk,
get whenever
dude.
you like can't handle it, and you slowly like take it back until you're just like drinking the coffee bean like shit that you like spit out. You know, you're like just like you're just like
Purest form, dude.
you're like, what kind of oatmeal is that? That's the weirdest thing. It's just coffee grounds. You're like just like
Putting water in this is for pussies, dude.
it's fucking hardcore, dude.
You're just sucking on beans. It's like a fucking tobacco. It's just like 6 beans in your cheek. You're just spitting into a cup and shit.
It's like getting you fucking high as fuck. Nah, dude, coffee bean, that shit'll fucking, that gets you pretty good. Little.
I feel like my friend had a chocolate that had coffee beans in it once, and it was fucking like pretty potent.
We used to just eat coffee beans when we were kids. It was like a thing.
I respect that, dude.
Yeah, like we go to
Go to the stores and shit.
you know,
they
we
have
have like
those
the
containers.
yeah, and we just get like a little thing of them, and then we'd like all day at school, we'd like just like we'd like crack them up and like put them. You know those like weird pins that were like see-through plastic, and they were ink pens, and they had like the weird snap-in like gel cap things. Like so, like the cap was supposed to be on the bottom of the. It's supposed to be on the over the pin,
okay.
But you could snap it on top to like keep it there, and it had like a good snap.
Mm-hmm.
We'd break a couple little beans and put it up in the top, and then
just snip
and then
them. They have the little hole,
no,
right?
yeah. So you could breathe through it. It was like a vape pen for like it was like a '90s vape pen. You go like. And it would just taste like coffee, and then it'd kind of like
zing you
just
up,
like
dude.
make you, and then you'd like have a little coffee chip up in your like lip, like, and you just like be sucking on it all day long, and like just sucking on the coffee pen and like blowing out nothing. You're just like people are like, you're a fucking dumbass, and then like 6 months later, like everyone's doing it. You're like on to the next cool thing.
Caffeine.
You're just like, you're like, you guys are doing that shit now. What are you fucking?
I don't know. Oh fuck, dude. Yeah, man, being a fucking young kid, dude.
Yeah.
That's how it all starts, dude. Stealing coffee beans, bro. And then you're fucking doing liquor runs, dude. Fucking.
I've been Brandon stealing paninis and getting thrown in jail.
The panini bandit, bro. Yeah, dude.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's how it all starts, man.
That's what you got in trouble for, right?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this because I was talking about like stealing a bunch on the podcast, and I was like, man, you know what? I should rephrase this. I went to jail and was arrested and like actually served time for all that shit. So, like, it wasn't a cool thing. Like, I regret it terribly. It was super embarrassing, and like, yeah, I'm not advocating stealing. That's like the stupidest thing you can do.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not cool.
Yeah.
Peeing your pants is cool.
Yeah, peeing your pants is cool. Maybe even like shitting a little bit, but like going to jail is not cool at all, dude. Not cool.
And then if Jeremy's dad wouldn't have happened to like been in the fucking courtroom that day, you would have been like
in there a little bit longer, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
Odd had to go all the way through the whole system, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got real lucky, and I'll never do that shit again, dude. To this day, like, I was telling somebody at work, like, I was like, I'm afraid to go into the places that I've like stolen at because I'm like afraid to like recognize me and like.
I get a little nervous about Like going to major market?
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, what if they were just like, hey, is that kid? He's just still Chinese people.
And to be honest, we're probably the two people that have not like aged. Like they just like we look exactly the same way.
They're like, that motherfucker. They're like, you look familiar. I'm like, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. Like,
I only use cash at Target. I never use my card. Like whenever I buy something, I like hold the receipt up to the camera. I'm like, hey everybody. Like I like get so paranoid.
You have like your own pen to like mark the bills. You're like.
You're like checking myself out on.
You're like a fucking casino employee. You're like looking up at the fucking. You're like putting it down on the table like flat. Like
pretty much, dude. I'm just terrified. I'll never go back. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God.
Oh, good shit.
Oh man, dude. But yeah, stealing was fucking whack, and don't ever do that shit.
Yeah, it can be kind of like exhilarating, you know.
There's a fucking high you get sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
You think you're untouchable, dude, and then someone touches you, bro, and you're like, oh shit, man.
It's just it's a weird like fallacy thing.
Yeah. And most of the time they're letting you do it so they can build a case on you. So you think you're like godlike, but they know. There's secret shoppers everywhere now too. It's like, good luck, man.
I don't know about anymore. Now it's like you can steal up to like $900 worth of shit and like not get
a felony or whatever the fuck.
You can't even get charged or anything.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's like 20 people going into like a fucking up in like San Francisco or whatever. There's like all these people like just mobbing into like a CVS and just like stealing like $800 worth of shit and just walking out.
It's incredible.
And they can't do anything about it.
You notice one of the coolest things though?
And then they're closing down like the really bad CVS's that are getting like stolen from a lot. And then people are like, why are you closing it down? They're like, it's just because of that. They don't want to say
at CVS
like,
too. It's like some fucking 70-year-old woman with diabetes like sitting in a rascal like at the cash register. Like, who's gonna stop these people, dude?
No,
like,
no one stops. And even if there's security there, they don't do anything because it's like
a fucking like 60-year-old man with like.
Well, no, because it's
like,
the law, dude. $900. Okay, I'll steal $300 worth of shit and just walk out.
No, that's true. That's true.
And then all the smash and grab stuff. Like
that's what I was gonna say. That's the coolest thing ever when like a group of 60 people decide to like rush a store and just fucking loot it. And, like, who do you grab, dude? Yeah,
you don't
it's
do
like
anything, dude.
You just let it happen, dude. You just watch all your merchandise walk out, and you're like, well,
yeah.
Is that what a flash mob is?
No, like, they were doing it like in Beverly Hills and shit, like in these nice areas, like, and then they were getting out with like $1 million hauls.
Fuck yeah.
Like just
you get a good purse store or something?
Yeah, that's what it was. Jeez. It was like Louis Vuittons and fucking all these.
You're setting yourself up for the future, dog. Like,
yeah, I'm not.
You let go one every
Brandon,
5 years,
stop. No, you were just saying how stealing's not cool. You're like, stealing's not cool, and now you're like, this is the greatest. You're like
get a Louis Vuitton fucking like schematics tattooed on my body. I'm like fucking like
we just
prison like it's like
rolls of that Louis Vuitton leather.
This purse, we have to get this screw head and fucking unscrew the fucking case, dude.
Like Louis Vuitton Saiyan armor. Just like,
I'm about to lift my fucking shirt. I'm freaking out right now. Oh my god, dude.
Like, steal a roll of Louis Vuitton leather. Like, just, you know, that print, and then we just make custom, like...
Saiyan armor, I'm about it, bro. That sounds
for like $200,000. It's like fucking Little Nas X. It's like wearing
Little Xan and shit. We're like getting all these like SoundCloud gods. We're like, hey, dude, who wants to be a Saiyan god?
The Island Boys are like look like Dragon Ball Z
characters. Like, dude, I found this meme. It was such a deep meme. It was the Island Boys with Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber as the faces. It made me laugh for like 15 minutes. I was like laughing, dude. It's such a deep troll. Dumb and Dumber. Like, oh my god.
That movie is really funny. Well, then one of them is like clearly a little more downsy side than the other guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a strange little fucking thing that went on, dude. Like, how did they even become popular?
It's just dude, look at the era that we're going through right now.
It's weird,
It's just like mass hysteria. Like,
it's fucking, like back in the day, I felt like if you were, let's say, a skateboarder or in a band or like something with substance, dude, like you had to prove yourself. you had to really do something good for people to be like, dude, that guy's sick. Now it's like you get fucking tattoos all over your body and you fucking write a song. People are like, dude, these guys are sick. It's like, no, that song fucking sucks.
No, because even like whenever that video had like 1 billion views on it, like their SoundCloud shit was still like nobody shit. They had like no views, it was bullshit.
It's like you just kind of pay your way to make it or something. Like,
no,
like,
I mean, dude.
I'm interested to see like.
I think that's a flash in the pan, to be honest with you. Those guys got like maybe one of them is a little better than the other. The other guy, like, he doesn't even know.
I don't know. I never heard of him until all these fucking like Island Boy memes came out, and I was like,
it was funny because like there was like it was all popular right when I went to like fucking Florida and shit. I was like laughing about it. I was like, where are these guys at, dude? I was like, I'll party with these guys.
Let's hang out with them, dude. Yeah, it's interesting.
They just look stupid.
Like, I think
we look stupid, but they look like really fucking stupid.
I think that was the point, right? It's like shock and awe, just shock and awe people, dude. Like they'll just have to fuck with you at that point, dude.
No, you don't.
I don't think so either. But
I don't think so. I don't know, man. I don't know. The hairstyle, the fucking tattoos and shit. It's just like what?
The fucking drip, dude.
They need a Saiyan armor set. They need a fucking Louis Vuitton Saiyan armor set. Bro. If that happened, dude, I swear to God, if there's ever someone making that, like, I'm gonna be like, I want like perpetuity or some shit, or whatever the fuck the word is. Like,
what was that one guy's name?
Royalties.
Oh hell yeah!
This is my idea.
It's weird because SoundCloud is such a Dragon Ball Z lane too. Like, there was that one SoundCloud rapper named Kid Buu. Do you remember him? And he like,
no, I don't know any. The only SoundCloud rapper I know is Late Scott, dude.
That's epic as fuck. Actually, he's like the first and the only. Dude.
He was like before his time, dude.
Baby Boy B Dog was the first one I ever knew.
Was that a SoundCloud?
No, that was like MySpace music. Yeah. The first SoundCloud, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
It almost was. It was pretty cool for music, actually.
It was actually it turned into just a music thing, didn't it?
Well, it was just a music thing.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. MySpace was just...
Facebook was targeted towards college kids, I guess, right?
Yeah. And then it kind of became like a weird blog post, like a little blog wall thing.
It was really strange.
But it always had like a really deep music root to it. Because like musicians were like, I think
that was the best
predominantly
thing to do.
Like on that platform for a long time.
Definitely.
And that's where you could find a lot of cool music too.
Oh, for sure.
And then they had the songs on there, and you could like demo the songs and like see, wow, this is actually pretty sick, and like just like
I'm gonna fuck with them and like check their music out.
Embed, you know, you'd like code your little page to have like dumb like glittery backgrounds and shit, like playlists.
I remember you could only do one song, and so one of us found
No. You could do two.
Could you do two?
I think at one point. At one point you could do two.
If you mess with the HTML code, you could really put a music player in where you could upload like 20 songs or something.
Yeah.
I remember at one point I just had so many fucking sick songs.
Yeah, I remember I had help, like someone, I was like, dude, do my fucking, like somehow code my fucking MySpace to be badass. And it was cool.
It's
I was
fucking
like,
so sick, dude. No, that's the one thing Facebook missed out on. It's like, to be able to customize it, bro.
They didn't teach anyone how to code.
No,
they like banned people by saying, but they like later on they like banned people like saying learn to code. Dude. They're like learn to code. They're like you're banned from Facebook forever, bitch. You're like what the
shout outs to MySpace.
What happened to MySpace?
It like took me in a direction in high school to take HTML coding. Learned a little bit about it. Made
like failed that class. You
I passed with the skin of my teeth on that one. But
was it you, Cody, and Cool Will, dude?
And it was me, Cody, Lewis. Jeremy, all of us were in this fucking class. Was Cool Will
and Matt were in there.
And Matt were in there, and then fucking Mitchell. That's when he got fucking expelled for looking up how to make a bomb and shit, dude.
What
a fucking idiot.
Ratted us out on the biggest deal of all time, dude.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in that class, but I remember I found out people when they would make their comments private, I learned how to like go into the HTML and like unturn it private and like read all the shit.
The greatest thing, this is gonna sound fucked
photo
up.
Bucket hacks,
the
dude.
Photo bucket hacks where like girls didn't have passwords in their photo buckets, and then they'd be like, you find some cute girl in your high school and you just like you like go to her picture and you like right click it and go to properties, and they would have this like hosting thing, and then you just put that in the inside the like browser and it would come up with their photo bucket. Then there'd be all these like nudes they took with their boyfriends. You just be like like this is fucked up, but like You look good. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta like at least try to hide this shit.
Yeah,
Like, you're putting it
yeah.
out there for like all the fat kids to like jerk off to you and shit. So like you just become this like goddess of the school. Like they do it on purpose,
gosh,
dude. They did it on purpose.
Yeah, that was the thing.
They're like, you gotta put a password on your fucking photo bucket so that you can't just. They're like, I do it just for fun.
They're like, we don't like passwords, dude.
Like,
No, that
I
was
want them to know. They're like taking like, full, you know.
That was primitive times, dude. Like, it seemed so high tech, but you were so unsafe. Yeah, it was like the fucking best of times. It was the worst of times, dude.
Yeah.
But
all now looking in hindsight, that was all like probably like considered CP and shit. But,
yeah.
you know,
hey, we were CP at the time too, dude.
it was fair game, dude.
Yeah.
All fair, love and war. Dude.
Oh my god, dude. There we go, dude. That's real, dude. Shout out to Photo Bucket. Shout out to HTML, dude.
Yeah, come on, dude. Good times.
Ah, man. If only, dude. Now Instagram just like sucks ass, dude.
They're just putting it out
Now
there.
there's just
like,
passwords everywhere. And
it's
shit,
like
dude.
you like lose that like the thrill of the chase of the hack. You know what I mean? You're just like you're just trying like anyone.
It was like hunting. It was like
You spend like 4 hours to find like one picture, like in like a like just like halfway scantily clad the picture.
you're like, why would somebody wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and like go on like a 3-hour hike and then glass for another 5 hours and then shoot one moose? It's like because, dude, the thrill of the chase, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Jesus. It's like there's something primitive in its core. It reaches.
Ooga booga. We're just fucking like,
It's like once you shoot your first, like, once you get your first kill, you never go back.
Yeah.
I either was gonna become a vegan or a hunter. Like, fucking. Oh my god.
oh shit. Okay.
No one even knows what we're talking about.
No, not at all.
We're just being stupid now. We're just.
Shout out to Tom's, dude. Yeah, I'll hook you up now. Indigestion's not cool.
So I hit you up on Friday, right?
Yes, you did.
And I was like, "Cowboy up!" Like
He's like, what season of Yellowstone are you on? I was like, season 3. He's like, come on up, dude. Like, you ready, dude? I was like,
so dumb.
no, that didn't happen. But Rico asked me up to the ranch, dude, and you know, I fucking
Well, we had to work on a Saturday, and we were gonna process some caps. But we had like 50, and we'd only been doing like 25 a day, 30 one day, like. So we thought it was gonna be like
another big day.
the biggest day. We're gonna need all this help, and we like pushed this place you can't get to. We had, like not even horses can get to it. Like
It's crazy, dude.
you gotta like we had to walk down there.
Oh, I didn't see that part either.
Yeah, Slobo is like the fucking furthest reaches of the like planet, dude. It's like the edge of the earth pretty much, and then might as well be like it's fucking it's ridiculous. And then we pushed him out on foot. And we had them all up on the top, like where we were at. And then we were gonna feed them, and then come back the next day and like get that whole herd. But by the time we got there the next day, like
More than half, probably.
all of them went back down except for like one little group. So it was kind of a it was kind of a bust, but. And then it was all the crazy ass ones.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck? Like it wasn't the babies. Like there was a couple of the. That had been processed, so
Definitely.
they had tags already, and they were like, "Oh, I've been here before."
They were
like,
spooked a little bit.
This is where I got my like nuts cut off and my fucking ear like
Yeah.
pierced and shit. You know, they're like, "Fuck this!" So like, as soon as they started getting close to that place, they were like all skittish, and then the moms were the ones that, plus the dogs that have been around there, they're all like,
yeah, they're just hair.
they're like,
dude.
"Oh fuck, we gotta," you know, like they were all. They were used to running around.
They were ready to book at any
So-
given second. The wind blowing us.
Dude, we were just like trying so hard to get them in the pins, and it was like, I didn't think we were gonna do it. I was like, well, this was a big long trip for nothing.
At one point, I was like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna.
They kept getting close and then just running away, and like it was just, I don't know, it was
But then
hard.
fucking, the Lord gave us Edgar and Angel, dude.
Yeah,
and
they
then,
showed up like late, and then like we had enough people to do it. It was pretty good.
It was actually kind of cool. Yeah, I was like, okay, dude.
And it was It worked out. And you were in the back of the truck. I felt so bad, dude.
There was one point where I went on my knees and a cow ran and you tried to just like gun it real quick to stop him from going. And I just tumbled
sliding in the bed of this, like, just like.
It was so badass, dude.
You know, like in the Goonies, whenever they're like going down the slide, they're like spinning around in the water. They're just like in the bed of this truck, like just like spinning, like
in my head, just thinking the whole time Yellowstone. I was just like,
it was like, yeah, I felt so bad, dude. Then I hit one fucking like rut that like some water made, and it was
that
like,
one was big, dude.
Yeah,
like I was like,
oh, you should have got out. I mean, I don't know.
Hey, dude, I felt like I went through a full day's work, dude. I'll tell you that.
I felt so bad. I was like, oh shit. I just kept going, sorry, Brennan, sorry.
Put me in the rock tumbler, dude.
And then we got them in. It was only like, there was not that many, dude. And they were all small, thank God. Thank God.
They were small, but I'll tell you what, dude. I shit the bed when you fucking were like, fucking Edgar fucking got one, and it was just running crazy all around, and it just came my way, and everyone was like, Brandon,
I was like fucking with you because I was like, get it, Brandon, get it. I wanted you to do it. You didn't do it.
I should have, but I was so fucking scared, dude. Like holding that leg, they're fucking powerful, bro.
They're strong as shit.
Holy shit! I was like, this is fucking real, dude. Like,
well, it seems stupid because they're only like, you know, like 2 months old or like a month old or like those little ones are even like a couple of weeks old. You know,
shit.
But it's like they can walk like 20 minutes after they're born. You know what I mean?
It's incredible, dude.
So like, and then they weigh like, you know,
a couple hundred.
It'd be like if you were trying to like, well, no, Oscar's probably a little stronger than fucking one of those cats, like for sure. But like, you know what I mean? It's like a small kid.
Those kicks could fucking
like kicking as hard as they can.
Yeah,
dude. Like,
I'll tell
it's
you
like
what,
holy
dude.
shit! Like
that was no
fuck?
joke, dude.
It's like, and then they're like all like lined up to like use their legs like real powerfully. You know?
Definitely.
They don't have like knees and it's all like cocked back, all
yeah, it's like a little spring action, fucking. Yeah,
it's you're like, oh Jesus!
You just see that thing fucking whipping, and you're like, okay, this is.
Yeah, but they were all so small, dude. It wasn't that many, so we got it all done, and then like we just had to like migrate around with all the equipment, dude. It was cool.
It was cool because like
it was kind of anticlimactic.
I felt like I did nothing, but then they were like, well, we needed to get this quad down there. They're like, have Jimmy get it, dude. I was like,
it was Jason.
Hey, Jason, yeah.
Jason, like, take that quad, follow that quad down there, and then I was like, Jason. It was like so funny. Like your name was,
like, it's an honor. Is that my cowboy name? I was like,
it was funny.
Oh my god, dude. But I just followed Rico, and dude, it was so much fun, and like just being out there, it's like it was a ways out there. Yeah, I was actually surprised. The drive back was pretty long, dude.
Oh yeah, it takes like an hour to get there.
It's fucking crazy, dude. But
just from the bunkhouse to back.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. I was like, fucking.
It's like 50 minutes or something.
It's fucking incredible, dude. So
just cruising.
We rode back and we linked up with Rico's dad, and he gave us a little bit of a scare, but came back down the mountain like a fucking majestic cowboy.
You can drive to Mexico faster than you can drive to wherever we were. Probably. I'm serious.
Probably,
like from Esco, you could probably get to Mexico before.
There was a couple parts on those roads too that were like pretty steep, man. Like that was a scary part because we took that truck and you were like, we might not make it in this truck. I was like, oh god.
Well, no, the fucking transmission was acting like, I don't know, that thing leaks like transmission fluid, so like you gotta check it. But I didn't have any, so I was like,
we just like pissed in it,
and then like right when we started driving, I was like, it like wasn't shifting gears and shit. I was like,
this feels funny, dude.
I was like, this could be a fucking shit show, but luckily we made it. So
yeah, we did. That was actually pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, it was early too. I picked you up at like fucking 5:30 or something.
It was pretty early in the morning. I got to see testicles on the outside of a body, which was pretty cool.
I was gonna like fuck with you and like grab and like make you hold them like after they were like.
I would have done it. I would have fucking ate one in front of you guys if you told me to. And then, like,
we do one day. We didn't have anything for lunch, and we just like
cooked them up in the fucking.
They were so good, dude.
I believe it.
They usually don't do a good job of cooking them if we were gonna fuck with them, but like. Since we had that little grill,
that was the cool part.
We had this like little butane grill, and like
it was like a chuck wagon was there. Rico's dad just chefing up, dude. That was so cool.
And like, you gotta like take they're like in a weird
sack thing
skin.
Okay,
that's like that outer skin that just looks like that's super tough.
Oh hell yeah!
So like if you just try to cook it and that, it's like you can't even chew through that. It's like a membrane. It's like super. So you actually gotta like cut the outside skin, like take the inside testicle out. And then it's really soft.
Definitely.
And then you just like cut it into like, you chop it up. And then whenever we cooked it, we had like corn tortillas and it was like some onions and some salt and like it just came out super good.
Oh hell yeah, dude! It's almost like carne asada or some shit at that point.
No, dude, it's more like a chicken-y texture. Okay. Carne asada tastes like it has like a meat like structure to it. You know how like you can see the fibers of meat,
definitely,
like the way the grain of the meat is going. Like, and if you like, we're gonna like, you try to like rip a steak in half, you got to rip it in half the way that the steak is like but you know, chicken it has that, but like
you can just fucking rip it apart.
Almost like not as. It's not the same thing.
Definitely.
Like if you wanted to go like the other direction, you can do whatever you want. Exactly. So like that meat, it doesn't have any of that on it.
Damn. Okay.
It's almost like it's weird. It's almost like a calamari or something.
Okay.
But not as chewy. It's like a little softer than that. It's more like a chicken texture, but it doesn't have any grain like as far as like muscle.
I got you.
You know how muscles, right?
And
like
fat and fucking...
like meat is like a muscle. Like the chicken has muscles, and there's like a way that muscle's going. So like if you were gonna get a piece of chicken breast, you could like peel off like a layer of like. It's almost like a string cheese.
Definitely.
That's not like it's not.
Okay.
Like so it's just like weird. It's like boba.
I got you.
But
I got
meat boba balls. It's like
with some corn tortillas, bro, and some onions,
that sounds bomb, grilled onions and all cooked up really. It was fucking good. I was like, damn, you guys did a good job.
I'd fuck with that.
Because I sometimes I'm like, yeah, you guys just like if they're like we're like in Texas, we're branding or something. We'll just get them and like throw them on the fire, like on the coals and shit. And I'm like, that shit sucks.
That's kind of gross.
That sucks ass. Like, don't eat that shit.
Well, it's like you gotta doctor them up a little bit.
That's if someone's like trying to be cool and like, yo, you save those for me, and then they like put like them on the fire and then like eat half of one, like puke in a bush behind, like no one's even paying attention. They're like, none of you bitches ate Oreos, like you guys are fucking lame, and you're like, whatever, dude. I saw.
You guys call yourself cowboys? He's like eating fucking burnt balls and shit.
It's bullshit, dude. I'm like, that's not. You gotta at least try.
There's nothing like demasculine about like cutting up some onions and like frying it in a pan.
No, you're trying.
Yeah, that's fucking badass.
It's like effort is like
dude. You almost respect that. You're like, dude, good
effort
shit.
is attractive, dude. It's like you put effort in. I like that. I like balls.
But yeah, we made it back and it was really cool. I almost had Rico lick a salt cube.
I kept telling you. Oh yeah, there was like,
dude. I was like,
what is this? I was like, it's salt. And you're like, it's like Morton salt too.
It's like just like real salt. Yeah, I thought it was like cow salt. It like turned me into a cow. I was like, I can't lick that, dude. I'll like get all fucked up, dude.
No, it's just salt.
It was cool, dude. It was awesome to like be around animals that powerful. It's kind of a thing. Like when we were fixing that corral that we put the horse in, when all those cows came up on us, dude, I was a little bit not panicked, but like, should I have my back turned to these motherfuckers? Like they weren't gonna do shit.
Not gonna do shit.
But yeah, but I was like,
the only time you're ever gonna worry about like something really stupid happening is when there's like two bulls around.
Okay.
And they might start fighting, and then they like
don't care about anyone.
It doesn't matter if one of them starts pushing them your way. Like they're not gonna be like, oh wait, hold on.
There's a person there.
There's a guy there. Hold on. And they're like, all right, come on, let's go. So you can definitely get yourself in a fucked up situation. And then if a cow's mean and you're like messing with it and it's like ranky, like it's real shitty, like they can get chargy and like start trying to fuck with you. But
oh shit, okay.
Yeah, usually when they have like a baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they get all like
attacked or something,
motherly, and they start like wanting to fuck people up. But that doesn't happen very often either. But I think cows kill like they're like out of all the animals in the U.S., they're like number 5.
I believe it.
Like, and then like alligators are like 4 or some shit.
Jesus Christ.
Like I can't remember like maybe something venomous is like number 1 or some shit. But like yeah, they're up there. People get stampeded by.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, just being in the corral and you guys were like trying not to get some of the calves crushed or stomped.
Yeah.
And it started kind of getting to a point where you could see it happen.
Well, because they're like laying down.
Yeah,
and
it was incredible, dude.
And
I was
you
like,
get
holy
one
shit.
Kick or one step on the little baby calf, it's like ugh.
It could be over if you hit it in the right place.
But usually what we would normally do, that's what I'm saying, is like that was not a normal situation.
It was like a freak accident.
Because they were all like real spooky.
Panicked and shit.
So like normally you just kick the moms out and just deal with the calves. But because the fear of them just taking off, and we wanted them to go out the other direction.
Yeah.
Down the mountain. So we were like, we'll just keep them all here and kind of
finish up and then take
real
them
gently just wave through the crowd and pick off the little babies and then drag them out. And that's what we did, but it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be a lot more bullshit that we were going to have to deal with, and you were going to get a lot more like
experience, dude.
Time on the range.
Yeah.
No, it didn't happen. It was kind of like short lived, but no, we were there till from like fucking 6 to fucking
like 1-ish, right? Yeah. Wasn't bad. It was
pretty good.
It was a nice day out. It was fucking.
I like how I was all like,
guys.
Man, I was talking about how I got ticks on me the other day. I was like, when we came up with like, I was like, when we went down to Slobo and fucking pushed them all out. I was like, at one point I had to like punch through some brush and like just through the thickest shit, dude.
I believe
you
it.
know what I mean? Like,
yeah. There's no trail. There's
like
no
there's
nothing.
a little opening up ahead of the like, and the cow's like. I mean, this is a straight up hill like this. It's fucking bullshit. Like you can't go down there. You can't go down there on a quad.
Stone Cold. Just
You're
like
not getting a quad out of
time.
there if you go down there.
That's so fucking crazy.
And it was muddy, so it was like it was all rainy and muddy. So it was
like Shadow trying to get up that cliff. Dude.
Yeah, dude, it was a disaster. So like
upward down. Shout out to
like
down.
Up ahead. There's like a little baby spot where they can kind of like go off the road to the left. And I was like, So I was like, oh, I'll just like go through this brush. And I went through it, and it was just the ugliest shit. And I'm just like, and I pop out, and I get on top of this rock, and I'm like, get back on the fucking road. You know what I mean? And then I got to go back. And when I went, I was like, bro, this is like tick city, dude. I was like, this is like the perfect tick environment. I was like, I'm fucking covered. And then all day I was like, what the fuck? And I like found one and like pull it off and like throw it away. And then like I was telling you about it, and you're like, yeah, I don't know why, I just could tell you were like, yeah, sure. And then we were eating we were eating lunch, and I was like, there's a tick crawling on my face, isn't there? And you're like, yeah. I was like calling down on my fucking head. I was like, god damn it.
That was so funny, dude.
It was fucking nasty, dude.
Yeah,
I hate that
crazy.
feeling.
No,
They're so
crazy.
creepy, dude. They're like parasites that like are big. They're like the biggest parasite in the fucking world, other than like a tapeworm or something.
Are they the ones that will like suck onto you and get stuck?
Yeah,
dude. My dog had one on her back of her ear once that got so big.
Yeah,
because we just didn't know about it. Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
They don't even look like, they look like almost like a
fucking skin tag or some shit. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
Because at first it's like little black things like this big, like they're tiny and they're flat, and then as soon as they start sucking, they'll get bigger and bigger, and they'll balloon up to like a quarter size. You're like, oh my god,
incredible.
Yeah, they're fucking nasty. But for whatever reason, I've never been bit by one.
That's good though.
Like days will go by and I'll like just keep finding them and flicking them off. I think they're trying to make it to my belly button, but like it's so tight that like they can't get there. Like can't even get. They get there, and then I'm just like, not today. They're like trying to get in that ass. I'm like, no. I don't know. But then later on, I even went to Precision Arms just to like troll because they're only opens on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And like I was sitting there waiting for like my turn to like ask a question. And then
you felt another one.
I felt one, and I went like that, and I looked, and I just walked out to the front, and like threw it on the fucking. And I walked back in. I was like, God damn it!
That is so crazy.
Get all tripped out because
oh hell yeah! You think they're all over you at that point, dude. Yeah. You feel one, you're like, there's 30 of them in my hair, dude.
Well, yeah, I don't think so, but I think I got them all. I don't know. Kind of trips me out, but whatever.
You'll find out if you find a skin tag that's not a skin tag, dude.
I'm like, I don't feel good for some reason. They're like, you got Lyme disease, son. I'm like, no.
That would be the worst, bro.
It is the worst, dude.
That would be fucking tragic, dude.
Just have all these like weird pains. I'm like, the doctors are like, you're faking it. I'm like, I'm not. Like, do some kind of blood test, please. Like, that's what happens. They're like, and they don't think that you got like a tick bite, but it's only on the East Coast. I think. I don't think on this side of the country. You know, I swear that's like a man-made thing. Right. You ever heard that conspiracy? Oh,
what, Lyme disease being man-made? I mean, fuck it, bro. It could be.
There's some interesting evidence that it could be, but like. I think after the whole COVID thing, they like scrub the internet of like all the like, because then someone would be like, "Remember Lyme? Like,
remember smallpox when kids, dude? Like,
I don't know. There was like some like weird in Lyme, like Massachusetts or some shit. There was like a weird like government run like biological weapon like
That's fucking scary, dude.
Yeah, like some like Halliburton like fucking like bioweapon lab, and like Lyme disease just happens to like pop out of that place, and it's like, wow, how does it work? Nothing else in nature works like it. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's
a little sus, right? Just a little bit.
And then it was fucked up too, because like I think like the first Lyme disease vaccine they made like gave a lot of people Lyme disease, and they don't talk about that either.
No, fuck that shit, dude. That's what. Fuck, that's scary.
Yeah.
Stay away from ticks, everybody. Fucking
get the vaccine.
Yeah.
They're better these days, you know. Yeah. That was like the 70s or whatever, or the 80s. Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I shouldn't even talk about. I have no. I'm not medically. Well, I mean. If fucking Bill Gates gets to talk about fucking medical shit, then maybe I should be able to too.
I think that was a cool part about yesterday too, is Riley being there.
It's like, are you a fucking doctor, Bill? Or are you a fucking nerdy, like, shitty Epstein fucking creep, bro? Like, get out of here.
Oh, God. Yeah. No, for real, dude. Fucking
when Riley being there and he was just like...
he was just like anti-vax. It was cool. Like, he's like, I heard you guys got discriminated on for like...
No, being anti-vax isn't cool, dude. Riley's a fucking dumbass, dude. Don't listen to that kid about anything.
Well, I appreciate him. I don't know. I think he's like... He didn't have to share the food with me, you know. I was like, you were telling me he wouldn't let me ride in the truck or something, so I was like surprised. Like, he was pretty cool, dude.
Yeah,
that fucking jam salsa was so fucking good too. I told Megan about it. I was like, that was fucking good.
That was good.
I didn't think I was gonna like
jalapeno
it.
jam.
Yeah, dude.
It was like jalapeno and peach jam or some shit. It was super good.
That was bomb, dude.
And then we're all like double dipping and shit. No, we weren't double dipping, but it was like an open. Yeah. He is weird about shit like that. He didn't trip out, but I don't know. No, I wouldn't say. Maybe no. No, being anti-vax isn't cool, because being anti-vax is like,
okay, let me rephrase that.
I'm gonna put my child through like years of fucking torment and like not social. Well, I mean, look at these other kids; they're not socialized either. No. So I mean, who gives a fuck? That was almost an argument for a while, where it's like, why would you do that to your kids? Like, but now all kids are just like kept in a room with like an iPad,
a tablet, and like
they're like, Mom, I want to go outside. They're like, fuck going outside. Yeah. Anything could happen out there. Yeah. Like, talk to your friends on the internet. It's like some fucking 40-year-old man just like jerking off.
Look up killing puppies on your tablet.
It's like, oh no. It's like, okay, fine. Then it's like, Mom, I have a girlfriend that lives in fucking like I have a girlfriend that lives in like Florida and is like a guy, and I'm a, you know, it's like always some dumb shit. You're just like, what?
Like, Mom, can I go outside? It's like, sweetie, go inside and watch more breastfeeding videos.
Like, okay. Daily Motion breastfeeding videos. That was the old times, bro. Those were the
fucking shit, dude.
Daily Motion was like the great.
Well, I feel
before Pornhub and shit, you could go on Daily Motion and like watch Riccio and like breastfeeding videos, like and like weird like nude yoga shit. You're just like, this is fucking.
This is cool. Dude. This is cool. Yeah.
And then like,
RedTube
came out.
YouTube has it now, dude.
RedTube came out and just fucking.
I was like, RedTube just like.
I don't have to watch like babies sucking on titties anymore.
Yeah, like, it's like find like a grown man sucking on a titty.
But where's the milk? Like,
this doesn't seem realistic, dude. Like,
wait, not all women lactate 24/7.
What? Well, you have to have had a kid to make milk. You're like, I don't get it.
Oh my god. But we made a lot of Yellowstone jokes.
Yeah, it was so
like
fucking good, dude.
Shit.
No, we were on the fucking another level yesterday, dude. It was pretty fucking fun. The truck ride up, I think we were just fucking freaking out the entire time, dude. There was a couple of them that made me laugh really hard, dude. When you like offered me gloves, and I was just like, I don't need gloves. I was like, they don't wear gloves on Yellowstone, and you were just like,
because it's a fucking TV show set. Dumbass. He's like, what's a movie
like,
set?
Yep.
You fucking dumbass.
Touche, Rico. I was like, touche.
He was like,
just cold, just freezing. That was fucking funny, dude.
That was funny.
But the feral dogs, hearing about that shit too is fucking incredible, man. Like, that's fucking scary, bro.
It is kind of crazy. I don't know. I think they're gone. I think we finally beat them back a little bit.
That's good.
Because we haven't had an issue. Like, you want to know something fucked up?
What?
Totally change the subject.
Let's hear it.
I bought tickets to go see Tim Dillon at the American Comedy Co. in San Diego, or whatever, and it was like 2 Tuesdays ago or 2 Thursdays ago, and I didn't go to it. I just totally forgot about it.
Fuck.
Yep.
That's unfortunate, dude.
I was like, babe, when's that show? We can't forget. And then she's like, I was like, look it up. And then she's like, I will. And then I'm like, an hour later, I was like, did you look it up? She's like, I forgot to look it up. I'm like, fucking look it up. And then she's like, oh,
we missed it.
It was like, I told her, I was like, you're responsible. I was like, because I bought the tickets originally, and then he got COVID. And so he canceled all the shows. And then he was going to come back. And I was like, you buy the tickets. You're in charge of it. And she's like, okay, like, I'm responsible. And then just... and then she got a perm yesterday, and it cost $300. And I was
Jesus Christ.
I was like, don't ever fucking do this.
Oh my God.
I was like, you're just wasting money on stupid shit.
Hair stuff is incredible though. Sometimes a haircut for a girl is like $175, and like you're like, what's going on?
I don't know, man.
You know, it's like, I get it. Like when you go get your hair cut at a barbershop as a guy, what, you're spending $35-$40. That's a little outrageous for me, you know.
Yeah.
I always feel like they fucking like, but to their benefit, they fucking do it for like...
I've heard in some places that haircuts are really expensive.
I believe it.
Like in Washington, D.C., like a haircut's like $50.
To me, it's almost like...
Or if you get like a nice one, like you go to like a place where like they're like do really good fades and
definitely.
shit. It's like...
It's like a tattoo
80,
shop,
and
right?
then if you don't tip them next time
like
you come, they'll like give you a coin slot.
Yeah.
Shit. You have to like give them $100 for a fucking haircut in Washington D.C. It's like, wait, what?
It's kind of like being a tattoo artist. Like if you're like starting out, you only charge this much, but once you're like the grandmaster tattoo artist, barber guy, you can charge. Yeah, I watched a YouTube channel where these dudes like, they do good work, but it's so expensive. And to be honest, I don't like sitting there for 2.5 hours while some dude straight razors my head. And like, it's almost too much detail.
I don't know, dude. For me,
I have to take a
I don't
shit
give a
half the time,
fuck
dude.
about that.
Yeah.
People are like, the barbershop life. I'm like, I couldn't care any fucking less, dude.
I'd rather go to Great Clips and have them just cut me up real quick and get me out the door, dude.
I don't even like getting... I pay $15 for a haircut, and I'm like, I'm not getting another one for 6 months. Fuck this shit. I'm like,
that's how I feel too.
Dude. I think I've spent $300 on haircuts in the last like 6 or 7 years of my life. I only get haircuts like twice a year.
Yeah.
This is, I mean,
mine's pretty long too.
I think I might haircut in July.
It just sucks because being Mexican, like the thickness of it.
Oh, dude, my hair's fucking
just
wild.
out of control sometimes.
My hair's wild as fuck, dude. It's insane.
Having to wear the respirator at work too, and like my hair comes out, and like I'm like trying to like always adjust my shit because hair is just falling everywhere. I'm like I only do it for like.
I hate it too, man. But fuck, I'm not gonna spend $15. I'm not gonna spend.
I wish I could cut my own hair.
No,
people always talk about that. I can't. I tried. I just suck.
You just get up. No, you just go like. You just cut the whole thing.
Just buzz it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm just like fucking a bitch, dude. I want like...
And then if you do like a short buzz, but you actually have hair, it kind of looks cool.
Definitely. Yeah, that is true.
But like if you're losing your hair, I wouldn't suggest it. Keep that shit long.
Just ride it out, bro.
Just keep that long hair as long as you can, dude.
I'm that type of person too. If I see it starting to go...
Until it gets to a point where like it's almost like... It's like... And then it gets so bad where you're just to cut that shit, dude.
When you got
it's
the
already
horseshoe
like,
dog,
just fucking cut it all.
God.
Like it's weird. It's like it's all or nothing. It's like
it is.
Don't cut your hair.
You see
for
people
God's sake.
holding off too, and you're like, dog, you gotta just bick that thing, dude. Like it's just bad. You know, that's a weird thing, man.
It is a weird thing.
You know, it's like you have hair your whole life,
and it's weird because everyone knows when it's time.
Yeah,
it's like
except for you, you're like the only one holding on. They're like, dude, like
it's like Old Yeller. It's like it's time, son. You gotta go out and like fucking put a hole
in your best friend, dog. Just
oh Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucking real, dude.
Oh my God.
Shout outs to being Mexican, dude. Like, you know, there's a lot of hair in Mexicans' lives, dude. Like,
I got a lot of cousins that like had kids, and when like babies were born, they had like full blown like
just hair,
black hair that
Isn't
was
that
like, like you could comb it. It was so long. I swear to God, dude, like
just came out with a fade. You're like,
yeah,
what
you're like,
the
I'm like, dude, oh my, how old is this baby? Like 6 months. Like it was born that day. I was like, what? Like as dark as this mic. Dude.
That was a messy birth. They're like messy birth. That's Suavecito, dog. It's like
like hair like up and shit, long and shit. Like what the fuck? What the
That's pomade, homie. You're like, holy shit, man.
The hell's going on here, boys? That's wild.
Just beards and shit.
It's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah, shout outs to me.
Most babies have like a couple little Homer Simpson hair.
You'll be lucky. Yeah, you're like, oh, there's got a good head of hair, dude. And then you see a baby just full head, dude.
And then Riley Mateo is like the older kid, you know, the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he was like, he looked like a padre for like a year and a half, bro. He had like no hair on his head for like a year.
That's incredible.
I was like, what is happening?
Megan's niece was the same way.
It was fucking weird.
It's crazy, dude. But once it starts growing in, you're like,
I don't know. He's got real thin, shitty little hair. So bad. That kid's fucking.
Riley has a decent head of hair too.
He does, but he's got like a widow's peak. So like his hairline is way different than mine. It's weird. His like. He's got that like Vegeta thing going on.
Yeah.
And then mine is like just straight.
That's
and then I can like a lot of hair falls out, but dude, fucking never thins out ever. It's always too thick. I wish it thinned out more. It's fucking annoying.
That's the only reason why if I ever go get a haircut, I just have them thin it out most of the time, just so it's not so fucking poofy, dude. Yeah. Because that's just ridiculous sometimes. Like, I don't have a fro, but sometimes it does get, like, fro-y, dude. It'll puff up, dude.
If I shampoo and condition my hair, dude, I'm like those, like, pictures of Einstein where he's all on his hair is like, that's what it looks like. It's bad. It's so bad. It's fucking
shit, dude.
It's terrible. I have to, like, this is, like, heavily greased up just to keep it, like, in a...
Maintained, dude. No, I feel you.
Like, in a just... even a socially acceptable like look, you know what I mean? No, I'm serious. Like if I like really don't do anything, dude, I'm like I'll look in the mirror before I walk outside the door. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I look like a fucking idiot.
I know. It's
just like a weird poofy, and then it goes out.
Megan's family always does FaceTimes.
Fucking weird.
And when I'm just chilling at the house, I don't have my hat on to keep it maintained, so it's just unruly.
Yeah,
and they'll like see me on the camera. They're like, "Hey, Brandon." They're like, "Oh, you look good." I'm like, "Don't lie to me."
And then I have
like,
really wavy hair too.
Yeah,
so it's like, ooh, and then it's just so bad. Dude. I'm like,
shit,
oh
dude.
my god, it's not quite curly, but it's like wavy.
Yeah,
like real heavy.
I feel
and then
that.
the little back of my hair is all.
The little
it's like
duck
little,
butt, dude.
like little Jewish like curls,
Curls,
these little like Hebrew guys, man. Krusty the Clown shit, dude. You know what I mean? The like, oh. I remember like one time when me and Ryan went to Japan the first time, like before I went. I had these like weird long sideburns, and I was like, it's kind of cool. So when I got my hair cut, I was like, hey, like leave. I was like, kind of like leave those like a little bit. So then they did like, you know, like a buzz, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, and then it started to grow, and then it started to like blend back in. But then this part was like heavy. I had a cool haircut, dude. Like honestly, like I looked like the bad guy from Ninja Scroll. How he had like the like puffy sideburns right here. That's like honestly what I fucking look like. No, and then I remember there's like a picture where I was like looking through pictures of that trip, and I think we were at the disc golf course in like fucking some random. We were like way on the outskirts of Tokyo. I guess it was technically Tokyo, but like I mean, we might as well have been like in Korea, bro. This shit was so far away. It was so far away from like downtown Tokyo, and there's a picture of me, and like it's like the perfect like side shot, and then I had this like poofy side, like it's like right here it gets all like longer and cooler looking. I was like, damn, dude, like
that's
was a
badass,
sick ass fucking weird.
You know
like,
what? Sideburns are cool though.
You know how like you don't cut your sideburns like if you're
dude.
like what is it like? What's it called? You know,
my sideburn just goes straight into my.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? What is
like
that called? It's like man, Semed? No.
I don't know.
It's some Jewish thing. Like really hardcore Jewish people like don't cut their sideburns for some reason.
Definitely.
And then they get like real long or curly. Like, they're like those are like the
yeah.
They're like the. It's not like a priest, but it's like a fuck, man. Why am I like? I'm totally drawing a blank on this shit.
Yeah, I don't even know.
If it's a Jewish priest, it's called a. No.
See, I'm not educated, dude. Don't let me do this, dude.
Rabbi.
There you go.
Rabbi. Like a little rabbi thing going on, dude.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
that was funny. God damn, rabbi. I can't believe I couldn't think of that. I'm telling you, dude. I'm so washed, dude. It's bad.
Well, dude.
Is it already over, dude?
No, it's not, dude.
What are we talking about?
How far into it?
I don't know. We've only been talking about.
I'm gonna get another drink because I'm just like dying of thirst.
All we've talked about is bullshit this whole time, dude.
We talked about the real shit, dude. The fucking ranch, bro. The fucking all the cool shit, dude.
Yeah. It was funny because when I was at Precision Arms, I was like, I kind of want to get like a little beater rifle that can like kind of be neglected, like
beat up a little bit,
still work, you know,
be forgotten somewhere and not feel bad that it's out there. Or
yeah, like it doesn't cost that much money. It was, but like I was all like, I kept looking at these ones and I was talking about the safeties on them, and he's all like, I never use the safety, you know. He's like, I never use the safety, and it was like a weird comment, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then I was talking about like, oh, this, that. I was like, I just want to like kind of like throw it in the truck and like just let it bounce around. He's like, you never let a truck bounce. Oh, he's like, I wouldn't let any gun bounce around in a truck. And I was like, well, it's because you don't use the safety. Like the funniest shit. I'm making sure that shit works, man.
No, seriously.
I don't like it being like loaded like that, but it's still like
sometimes
I think people don't realize that like there's like 5 vehicles on the ranch that never leave the property. And they get driven like hundreds of miles a week. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much just shit out there where you can just drive forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, like fuck it, it's insane. You know, it's a lot of roads. It's a lot of roads. So it's like, oh, but you can't just let it. You know, like no, dude, you get no one's getting to that truck. No one's fucking getting in there. No one's gonna finding some fucking rifle that's gonna be like,
just sitting.
Oh my god, I can just take this thing and go like on a shooting spree out here, and there's like looks around and there's like a deer just like looking at you like, what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, like, no man, it's all good, don't worry about it.
Definitely.
I mean, you got to be like somewhat responsible, but
you
like,
thought you'd be like driving in town with this gun just like sitting there or something?
There was a guy where they worked there a long time ago who would always do that shit. I'm like, dude, you're fucking, I was like, this isn't the place you want to fucking do some stupid shit like that. He just have a little 22 rifle loaded all the time in the front seat, like wedged in between his like seat.
That's insane, dude.
I know.
What was his like? He's just ready?
I don't know. He's just from Texas, and he's like, no one gives a shit. I'm like, yeah, this is California, dude. Like, you'll get a year for every bullet in that fucking gun. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about. And then he's just like, she's just a fucking
old timer, dude.
No, he wasn't even old. He was a young kid.
He's just a douchebag, dude.
No, he wasn't a douchebag. He's just like a fucking Texas cowpuncher guy. Yeah. So it's like you can't like tell them anything. Like, the like laws
you can't
don't apply.
lasso women
like
and ask them out on a date.
You can't
like,
drink and drive. He's like, I've been drinking and driving since I was 12 years old.
I can't remember the last time I was sober. Like, what?
Yeah, it's like, and then the next thing you know, they're like, get a DUI. They're like, I never knew. I was like, yeah, dude.
I could kill someone. You're like, yeah, dude. Like,
yeah.
That's fucking incredible. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, these people. I mean,
Cowboys gonna be dangerous.
It's different fucking. It's a different fucking type of person. I'll tell you that shit. I was like, bro, you gotta be like somewhat responsible.
Oh shit.
No, I actually don't like guns being loaded. I like them being loaded, but not like chambered. I hate when people have it like in the car. They'll be like, here, like,
check out my gun.
No. They'll be like, you know, like. Ride shotgun, like the rifle's there. If you ever see, you know, you never know, fucking anything happen. But it's loaded. Just pull the hammer back. I'm like, really? Like, I can't just fucking go and load it up. Why the fuck is it loaded? I don't know. It trips me out.
Because they're ready, bro.
No, that's not a good idea.
No, hell no.
It's not a good idea. Because especially on a gun like that, the safeties, there is no safety. It's just you pull the hammer back to like a little bit so that the hammer doesn't rest on the primer.
Jesus, dude.
And then it's just a little piece of metal. And then even my dad, he has like an old Ruger single 6. It's like a fucking, you know, like a Peacemaker pretty much, but made by Ruger. And then he'll have it loaded all the way with just this little safety like half cocked back. I'm like, that shit is like so stupid. And then
fuck, bro.
I know, it's stupid. It's like those guns are dangerous as fuck. Especially those ones. Like, I think Ruger makes one with like a little transfer bar safety thing, so like it's technically safer than a regular, but that one's so old that it's like an old style.
Definitely.
And there is no transfer bar safety. That's what they call it, a transfer bar. I think that's what it is, like on the website. But there's like a little thing that turns up somehow. I don't know how it knows
That's so fucking crazy.
But when you cock it back halfway, there's like an actual thing that'll block
the hammer from hitting it.
From going forward more.
Fuck, dog.
But on the old ones, it's a little piece of a tiny piece of metal coming up out of the hammer that sits on another little tiny piece of metal. And it's like, if you drop it, if it falls from like this high off the ground and hits the hammer, that little piece of metal is gonna fucking break like a piece of hair, like just, and then it's gonna go, you know?
Fuck, bro.
And it's like, dude, just do it with one empty chamber and it on an empty chamber.
Definitely.
You know? Like, it's so much safer. It's so much safer.
Holy shit, man.
And it's like, these people, like, you can't convince them anything. They're like, whoa, what if I'm in a shootout? It's like, you're not going to be in a shootout. Shut the fuck up. Like, you got, like, one. You know what I mean? It's like, you're so dumb.
What is this, old Henry, dude?
Yeah,
like,
fucking, at the OK Corral. Like, what are you, fucking retarded? It's like, dude, it's not, you don't, I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's weird. It's like, I almost want to do like a demonstration. It's like how easy it is.
Definitely to like fucking shoot your gun and like fucking blow your fucking foot off. Or
yeah,
like,
so I'm all about having it loaded, but not like chambered.
That's smart.
Just to where it's like either you have to like bolt it up or lever it up or cock it or
definitely
something.
I like that. That's actually really safe
because you don't want it to like just go off.
Definitely not.
It's like the stupidest thing.
Well, like I was telling you on that video where that guy shot himself in the fucking like dick by that.
I've seen that before too.
It's like, fuck, man.
I saw one where this guy was like trying to be all cool and like he had it all set up by himself and he wasn't trying to holster it, he was trying to pull it out of the holster.
Oh,
it was like the opposite. And so he had like a camera set up behind him and he's at his little like range out in the woods and he goes to grab the gun real fast. I don't know what kind of gun it was, but it just, as soon as he starts to pull out, it goes off and he shoots him like in the leg, like next to his kneecap. And he's all, and he falls down, he's all, and I'm like, oh my god. And it was a long video, I didn't even watch the whole, because he's like crawling back.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh.
To his truck or something. Like,
I was like, this is such a fuck
God. Up. It's like that one kid who set up the camera and he's like trying to do a backflip on a bike out in the middle of the woods on this like dirt jumpy.
Just break his neck.
Fucking just screaming, help! Like, you know, just hoping someone comes and gets you. Like, what the fuck, man? You always gotta have a spotter. Or just someone to drive you to the hospital if you fuck up, you know?
It's like the biggest fear. My biggest fear is like, I don't really actually think about it very much, but every once in a while I'll trip out about like getting like, taking a spill on a horse or something and then like not getting like drug around. That would be bad too, but like landing on the ground, not being able to move and then having like ants or something like on an ant hill and them start like crawling in your face and like in your nose and like start biting you and fucking doing shit, dude. You know what I mean?
Oh god,
like that is, or like landing on a wasp like nest in the ground. You know what I'm talking about?
You'd be fucked.
You'd be so fucked, bro. You'd be so fucked. You'd be so fucked.
You hope to God that anthill's not a fire anthill either.
No, dude, a lot of them are. They sting and bite and they're fucking brutal.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you could be out there and just take a spill on a mountain, dude, or a little cliff and fucking break your leg and shit, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. I don't know. I got a real respect for what you guys do. Because, you know, Rico's a cowboy. I always, like, say that. I'm like, you fucking go see you guys do that shit. And I was like, whoa. Like, I was just like, this shit's fucking dangerous. And they're, like, running in to do it. Like, that's fucking crazy, dude.
It's not that dangerous. The last time I said that, I, like, blew my knee out. I, like, tore my, like, MCL and shit. I was all like, don't be afraid. Like, nothing bad can happen. They got the ropes on him. Like, just run in there. And then, like, just fucking...
It's unpredictable.
Once in a lifetime,
scary,
3
right?
flips. I was like, I've never seen that before in my life.
Could go left, they could go right. You're just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It was pretty fucking real, dude. You watch all these movies and shows, and you're like, that's a romantic life. I'm gonna go do that. And then you fucking go buy some land and just kill fucking 60 herd of cattle and just be like, what the fuck, dude?
You gotta have the Morton salt.
Yeah, the salt cubes, bro.
You gotta keep those motherfuckers alive. Just Morton salt blocks.
It's just salt all day, dude. But, you know, it's like, it's fucking funny, dude. People just watch these things and think like, oh, I'll go do a farm and like have a fucking like dairy farm, cattle farm, and it'll just be fucking...
Well, you don't have to do any of that shit, to be honest. If you had like a different piece of land, you wouldn't have to do it like that. But those are like in the mountains, you know?
Definitely.
Like some people out in like Julian, they'll just do it all on quads and stuff.
I was gonna say that, like, because it's just like you see a lot of people fucking. The horse life is a really a respectable life because it's fucking dangerous, man. Like, you see cowboys on horses and you're like, that's what a cowboy does, but it's like, man, yeah.
A lot of people don't do it, actually. Like, I'd say like majority of the like cattle operations like don't do that shit.
It's just as like rhinos and quads and shit. Like, it just seems safer in a weird way.
Well, just by way of where they are, you can control them sometimes. Like, if you're like in a more desert, like you can just turn the waters off.
Okay.
On like the outskirts. Say, and these are like huge ranches, like
definitely
fucking 200,000 acre like King Ranch type shit. Like, you got water spots like all throughout, and they could be anywhere. It's like all open. It's all big plains, and you just turn the waters off one by one, and kind of make them come closer to like the main pins.
Okay.
And then it's easier to like round them there. So you don't have to like, and a lot of people will like use helicopters and shit to like bring in, because they can zip around a helicopter real fast, cover so much land.
That's
and you can
crazy.
actually get close to the ground, like fucking them
yeah.
and shit. So people will use helicopters, like
some of those smaller helicopters too.
And those ranchers have a lot of money too.
Oh hell yeah!
To where they're just like, get a helicopter out here tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll fucking go around. You know what I mean? It's like just like
fucking Yellowstone, dog. You know? Yeah. They have a helicopter. They do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen that gay shit, but fucking that happens, especially in Texas. They do that shit a lot, actually.
That's
because there's like mesquite brush and you can't see them sometimes. Like,
what are those smaller helicopters called? Like prop? No, it's a prop plane. Isn't that what a smaller plane is?
I don't know.
Because some of those things are so small, you could really just almost kiss the ground with them, dude. Like,
you can zip around like real. No, they'll get
crazy,
they'll get in that ass, dude. They'll fucking push them. It's crazy.
I could actually see that too.
Yeah, I know. I've never experienced something like that before. I know one guy who did it one time in Texas, just because they were like trying to sell out everything and they needed to like round everything up, so they were using helicopters to get like all the Mavericks that have been like running around fucking wild for like years.
That's
and
crazy.
Like haven't come in, like big ones without brands or tags or anything.
That's fucking sick.
They're all fucking wild as shit. You get a helicopter to go like round them up.
You get the aerial view,
and you gotta like do all kinds of crazy shit. Like, honestly, to catch those kinds of cows, you gotta like find little trails where like they're going up or down. Like, maybe there's water around there, so they go up and down, and you see like a really beat track. Like, you can like get some T-posts and like pound them in the ground, and then leave like a lassa like open of where like on each side where they walk through.
Sick.
Yeah, and then you have it like tied off at the bottom of the T-post, and you could set traps like that like all over the place. And then like come back like with the trailer like a day or two later, like, you know, like every day you check it, and there'll be one just the fucking, you know, then you're just like, load some bitch up, like, it's so sick, dude.
Pat them on the shoulder, you're like, good job.
And that shit's like, it's like free money too.
That's like real trapping, dude. That's what you do to trap it, like small game, dude. That's like fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's interesting, dude.
Yeah. I know too much like worthless knowledge, dude. I have like so much like just completely not worthless, but like just not.
That's what's
common.
funny though. Like, even I think it was Riley even said it yesterday when he was like, one of the quotes from Yellowstone that he likes is like, cowboy work is some of the most amazing work that nobody will ever see, dude. And it made me laugh when he said that, dude. I was like, that's fucking true.
It's cool if he would have said it and not some fucking guy on fucking Yellowstone. He shouldn't even have said it.
He should have just told you he said that.
Yeah, I would have been like, wow, right, that was pretty cool. I would have thought that until like I one day get like coerced into actually watching that.
Until you make Rico's cowboy YouTube channel. Dude.
Stop. My Degrassi. Stop. No, my Degrassi comparisons yesterday were fucking insanely on point, dude. Like,
I think your Dexter Yellowstone is the best.
It's like,
he's like, more people die on Yellowstone than in Dexter. That made me laugh so hard. I was like, yeah.
That shit is so real, dude. I'm like,
a show about a serial killer has less deaths than this fucking cowboy show.
He kills someone every episode, like sometimes multiple people. Like, I was like, I want to do like a First Blood Part 2 and like Yellowstone, just like all the killings and keep count, just like playing like just cut like a super cut of just like just everyone getting shot and just like a kill count, and like see who has more, dude.
Just the first episode alone has like enough kills to like.
I'm telling you, through 4 seasons of Yellowstone, more people died than through 4 Friday the 13th movies. Like, I swear to God, dude. Like, I swear.
It might be pretty real, dude.
It's like it's right there.
I'll count it, dude.
It's like fucking right there, bro.
Yeah, that was actually really funny, dude. Oh my god, dude.
Friday the 13th.
Shout out to Dexter, by the way. That
Those are good because only like 5 or 6 people die in each one. It's not like a crazy.
It's not like a fucking Halloween where like.
Oh no, Halloween has maybe Halloween doesn't have a lot of people die either though.
I feel like in the beginning there's a lot of killing, and then it gets to the part where he's like looking for the one person he's trying to kill, and it just takes forever for them to like kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
because so many people die in that stupid Yellowstone show that like you could find like a series of horror movies where like not that many people die, and you could be like, you could just make fun of it like that. Just be like, but yeah, someone would be like, but look at the runtime.
Yeah,
those movies are only like 7 hours, and Yellowstone's like 58. You're like, that's all the more reason why you should just avoid it at all costs. It's like
the best show.
We're just talking shit now, dude.
No, it's not the best show, but it's an interesting show.
Degrassi's the best show.
Degrassi has always been the best show. I still stand by that statement to this day.
Liberty's baby dude.
Liberty's baby dude. Fucking gonorrhea bracelets, dude. Like, I just tell everybody that doesn't know. I'm like, you need. Whenever anyone asks, like, what's Degrassi? That's the one episode I tell them. Like, the fucking bracelets, dog. Like, that shit blew my mind. I've never seen anything like that on TV before. I was like, what
I try to say that shit, dude. I'm like, dude, like in the like the offensiveness of just like 90s television. I know Degrassi was like early aughts. I know, well, it came out in the 90s, but
there was a couple.
Next Generation was
what, like 2000s maybe?
It was
90s?
Like the aughts, like 2001, 2002, 2003, shit like that. I think
so too. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
I'm pretty fucking sure that's what it was.
It was fucking...
Because I know, like, in 2004, it was already, like, just the hype as shit.
Yeah.
People were, like, all about it. 2004, 2005. Like, that was like, oh, my God, Degrassi's the best. I love Degrassi. I'm like, okay.
And by people, we mean, like, fucking 15,
girls.
16-year-old girls.
15-year-old girls.
Like, you ever seen Degrassi? We're like...
That's the funniest thing, dude. Is like
people making out with them.
No, like, hold on. No, this is like the... No, this is a fucking...
You're like, no, stop. Have you ever seen Degrassi? You're like...
I'm like freaking out now, dude. So, like... It's always a trip, because, like... There's, like, this weird thing where it's like... If you're cool, and I realize now, like, it's gonna be hard to actually do this bit because, like, Yellowstone is kind of me having my stance on Yellowstone kind of like is going in complete opposite grain of this argument. But hear me out. I don't have as much of a reason to. No, actually, I have a good reason to not fall into the umbrella of like. Okay, hear me out.
Let's hear it.
I feel I just justified it in my brain, okay? So people have this weird idea where they're like, all this like pop cultural like phenomenon type shit. Mm-hmm. They're like, I'm not gonna watch that stupid shit because like I'm like into like real cultured shit, like fucking, you know, read a book, you fucking dumbass, or like whatever, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And there's like this big show or movie that like at one point like captures like all of fucking America's attention for like a good like week or two or a year or whatever, you know what I mean? So like Yellowstone's popular, right? Stranger Things was really big for a minute there, like even that stupid fucking Tiger King bullshit. God. Whatever, you know, this is or
Game of Thrones is a
Game of Thrones, Squid Game, fucking random shit.
Chomokai, dude.
Chomokai. So, fucking Chomokai. No, so like, there's these like big culturally
the McDonald's, Burger King, like TV shows.
For like a moment in time, like you could go to anyone in the fucking world and just be like, "Yo, did you watch what's it called?" And there's like this cool little moment where like everyone's binge watching this shit and everyone's talking about it. And then there's these people that are like, oh, I'm so fucking cool that like I'd never watch this stupid shit. And it's like,
What shirt was that guy wearing when you guys went to that steakhouse? The Mandalorian shirt, dude.
He was dressed up like the Mandalorian. He was just
He wore a Mandalorian shirt because society said that it's a good show, and he's automatically
dressed
cool.
like the Mandalorian.
Was he?
Yeah, he had a full outfit on. He had a full outfit on, bro. It was a Comic-Con.
Okay.
It was like a full-blown Mandalorian guy walking around. I was like, what the fuck? And we were just trolling him. I felt so bad. We're like, what are you fucking... What are you fucking... Like, it was bad. I mean, it was bad. But, so, like, people have this weird idea where it's like, oh, I'm gonna be, like, the cool guy and, like, not watch this shit. And then it's like... You end up just being the person that has, like, nothing to talk about. And then, like, you have, like, no way to, like, ever have a meaningful... This is, like, the one way you could possibly have, like, a meaningful conversation with, like, the opposite sex for once in your life. Like, you might be able to, like, talk to a female and have, like, a common ground for, like, 1 second. And maybe even have a cool take about it. And then they'll be like, wow. Like,
you're like, first... opening fucking statement to her is like, so incest? She's like, what? You're like, Game of Thrones. She's like, oh yeah. You're like, yeah.
No, but you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like if you actually watch Squid Game, maybe you could talk to like the hot girl at your work that like you kind of want to like talk to, but you never have anything to talk about. And then whenever, and then like she might be like, "Do you watch Squid Game?" And you're like, "I don't watch that stupid shit, bitch. What are you fucking gay? Read a comic book." And she's like, "Oh, okay." Like,
but then you could be like, "Do you watch Squid Games?" You're like, "Yeah, I thought the fucking ending was actually pretty good." She's just like, "I think I can get with this guy."
Yeah,
like,
dude, you know
this guy is. So
it's like God forbid you have a meaningful conversation with someone from the opposite sex. It's like just God
forbid.
He
might be wearing sweatpants and have a little clear spot on, but hey, I think I can fuck with this guy,
dude. God forbid. Like, I mean,
oh fuck, man,
Jesus Christ! And then it's so stupid. It's like the universe's way of like letting complete fucking
failures and like just fucking fuck ups,
just our peers, like, you know what I mean? It's like you have one little way
to like have a license and I have no money to buy
like wiggle your way into the pants of like someone that you like by no way, shape, or form deserve, but like you might be able to like pull some bullshit if you just watched Squid Game and had something meaningful to say about it. But instead, it's like the exact opposite.
I'm that
like,
guy, dude.
It's just but see, like because. No, but like it's more of an argument for like a single person.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, dude, it's like doing homework. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta watch.
You want that girl? You gotta read 4 of these books and like know this whole universe. You're like, what?
Listen, all I'm gonna say.
What ice cream shop does Steve work at in season 3? You're like, I don't know.
It's not like that.
No, I'm just trolling.
At least have something to say other than like, oh, I don't fucking fuck with that shit because I'm cooler than you. It's like that's the one thing that someone wants to hear. To like, oh yeah, I'm not a fucking idiot like you are. Like, I actually have better taste in entertainment. I watch Twitch fucking all day. It's like, yeah, dude, you're really convincing people that you're like something. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, come on, like really? How can we have like this like high? It's like this like. High road that like is perceived by like only the people that like have their heads like buried in the sand. It's like, no, dude, I only watch the highest level content. Fucking what's these like dumbass Twitch streamers? What's that one chick who bought Evo? What's her fucking like? I watch fucking Pokemon. Yeah, right. Give me a fucking break.
Top level Japanese guy play StarCraft and bite his tongue for fucking 2 hours.
Man, we are fucking tearing into everyone. No one's ever gonna watch this shit again. They're gonna be like, "Fuck you!
You guys are fucking assholes."
You personally attacked us, fucking. Yeah.
I just watch stuff that I want to watch at that time.
I don't know. I'm
such a like.
Freaking out
I'm a loser though, because sometimes like I'm like the Squid Games thing. I'm like it just like didn't tickle my like. Fancy
look. Like I understand because like I don't want to watch this shit. Like, I don't want to watch this shit either. But
everyone's talking about it, and I'm like asked out always, and I'm like, should I just fucking watch the show? But I'm like,
I'm telling you, it's not a bad idea if you're a single guy. It's just like
that's true.
Honest. This is gonna be maybe this is like blasphemous.
We could tell you to eat better and go to the gym and like fucking better your fucking cheddar count, dude. But just watch Squid
It's a lot
Game
easier
stuff.
to like use fucking Fiji Apple's fucking Netflix account. He fucked up and posted on TTVL like 20 years ago. Just log into his computer Netflix account and just watch a couple shows, and just you'd be surprised
How much trim comes
how
from
much
it.
fucking it's like if you have just say that Steve the babysitter is your favorite character in fucking Stranger Things, and you'll get like a number or two like a week. You'll be like,
Oh
wow.
my fucking God, you get all these DMs in your Instagram. It's like, hey, I like him too.
You're like, I got nervous whenever Billy was messing with Nancy's mom. It's like, I didn't want anything to happen to that family. She's like, I think I can marry this guy. It's like, I'm glad that
I
she
did
didn't
catch him smell that girl's hair that one time, but like, you know, he seems all right, dude.
Oh, poor fucking Billy, dude.
Fuck, dude, that is so funny.
No, man.
Shout outs to Netflix, by
Dude,
the way.
I'm telling you, it's not a bad idea, dude. And it's
You
like,
make a compelling argument.
why
actually.
do I need to like, I don't know, whatever. People can do
That's
whatever
it.
you guys want, but this is my.
That's not
this is
bad
my
advice. I'll tell you that right
this is
now,
my
dude.
honest opinion.
Fucking, we should start a fucking pickup artist channel, dude. It's just like all these patches of like Stranger Things and like fucking Game of Thrones cups. They're like, this guy's into it, dude. He's relevant. Like, I like this
So he
guy.
had like 5 fucking L action figures and shit. Like, I'm just saying that like you might want to spend just do a little homework on some of these things so that whenever a conversation in the office pops up, you don't just come off as a fucking
You'll be the hero, dude.
complete and utter pompous asshole. And like, and it's the opposite. It's like
fuck,
it's
dude.
like the same.
You're
like,
hurting yourself.
Yeah,
really.
no, it's like the same kind of like aura that like someone would put off that is like a complete shithead, but instead it's like the worst way to do it. It's like you know, you could find someone who's
just
like
a loser.
who's like obsessed with like athletics and shit, is all jacked and all like hot and shit, and they're like, well, I don't really spend a lot of time watching fucking dumb shit because like I'm too busy like with my physique or something. But instead it's like just like some fat slobby like fucking bullshit, and then it's like, well, I don't watch that stupid shit because I'm like too into like the real culture of the world, just like Twitch streams and fucking you know, whatever. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, don't have nothing to offer at a fucking
Like,
you know.
You think a girl wants to hear you talk her fucking ear off about Bitcoin and like, you know, no, she wants to hear you talk about Game of Thrones and fucking all these shows, dude.
Which Khaleesi sex scene was the hottest? Like, no, I mean, they're not trying to talk about that shit either, but like, you know, I mean,
Oh my God,
it might,
that's so
I'm just
funny.
saying, it might not be the biggest waste of your time. Like,
Yeah.
it might not be.
You think
like,
they want to hear about your Brian Laundrie fucking theories and shit, dude? Like,
they want to hear about your fucking Squid Game takes, dude. Like,
Oh fuck, dude! I think that's the best advice I've heard ever.
they
dude.
want to hear you talk shit about.
I wish
that
I could have heard
haircut
this.
Outfit. The
Yeah.
haircut change in the last episode, dude. Like how it ruined the whole season, dude.
If I could have heard this fucking 15 years ago, dude,
we all would've
I
been
would've
like,
fucking swimming, dude.
We
Just
would have had like 10 kids, like child support, like across, like you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Because I was like so
anti everything, dude. What music? I only listen to hardcore.
And believe
dude.
me,
Like,
I know this because I used to shit on Degrassi
Yeah.
whenever I was like a freshman or sophomore in high school. Whenever all these like high school chicks were all about it, and if you just had anything to say about it,
They
would have like sucked you off and
Yeah,
like
like
fucking
fucking
yeah, it would have been bad, dude.
made you a man in the bathroom.
They'd have been like,
fucking-
because there's this one scene that I really like. You're like, oh yeah, how was it? She's like, oh, yeah. You're like, that's how it went.
At 15 years old in a fucking Chuck E. Cheese bathroom, you were made a man, dude. Like,
I don't know. I'm just talking to my head. But you know what I mean? It's like there was a lot of girls in high school who were all into Degrassi, and we
That
just
was a
had-
big thing.
And then once we were out of high school, we started watching Degrassi, and we're like, dude, this show's actually
Really
fucking
good,
sick
dude.
as
Yeah.
fuck. It's amazing.
it was incredible, dude. And like,
We could have used that as like.
oh my god, leverage in any way, dude. I
think
I might,
but just like
have,
a
dude.
common ground. It's like, what do we have in common with these fucking people? It's like nothing. It's
Yeah.
like all we could have had was Degrassi, and
We could have
fucking
just bought
squandered it.
bracelets and like gave them to him. They'd have been like, "Hey," it was like, "Hey now."
Do you know what I mean? Though,
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's
I did that. I've told Megan this. When I was a kid, I watched Winnie the Pooh because this girl that I knew liked Winnie the Pooh, and I like watched it just so I could have common ground with her, so I could like talk to her at school.
It's smart.
It was a tactic, dude, for sure.
You don't even have to believe your takes.
No.
Just come up with the one that you think they would like the most.
It's funny because you could say the same thing for women, though, because I've met so many girls that were like, I'm into hardcore music, or I'm into video games, and then you'd be like, well,
that's a good one.
Who's your favorite character? They're like, well, I don't know their names. You're like, I like the Groot. You're like, excuse me? Like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. That was always a weird one for me, too. So it's like, just know what you're talking about, dude. If you're gonna fucking, like, do your homework, dude, just do your goddamn homework. That's the truth.
Yeah. I know Oscar's got blown up a lot of times for that shit. She's like, I love this Final Fantasy game. And, like, she played it when she was, like,
7,
orphaned at the what's it called? You know what I mean? Like, you know, just like, no, I'm serious. Like, and it's like, and then like some fucking nerdy kid's just like, oh yeah, like, what'd you think about this fucking?
How many hit points do you have at
materia?
Level 15?
Fucking like, what's it called? She's like, oh, I like it. And they're like, you can't join those two materia. You're lying, you fucking dumb bitch. I'm like, okay, guy, I'm sorry, but like, you're doing the exact opposite of what.
Yeah.
It's like, this is how I talk to girls. I'm smarter and cooler and what's it called than them in every way, shape, or form. Now marry me. Yeah, it's like, right. Sorry, buddy. That's like not how it works, dude. Like, you gotta like just let their like
belittle them till they just like
you like
give in, dude. You're like,
no,
you're mine now.
The next thing you know, you're just like plowing a car through like a sidewalk in like Ontario, dude. Just like a fucking incel, just like on a
a rampage, dude, to prove to the world, dude.
Women are
that Game of Thrones fucking sucks.
Fucking pathetic, fucking.
No, those guys are fucking pussy losers, dude.
We're just talking shit out of here.
Yeah.
No.
Incels are the fucking worst, dude.
Canadians. Oh, wait, what? I thought you were... No, I was kidding.
No. You know what the problem is with incels?
What?
They've never heard your advice, dude. They've never watched Game of Thrones and, like, got common ground, dude. Like, that's, like, the perfect excuse for someone who, like, can't talk to women. It's like, watch Game of Thrones, dog.
Yeah, dude, if you were smart... In 1 week, if you binge watch Yellowstone and just hung out at Boot Barns for like a week, you'd probably like get it in like 3 or 4 times. Dude.
A koozie that has the Y on it. They're like, holy fuck, dude, that guy's cool.
What if someone actually like fully commits to that and like it doesn't work, and then they like go on?
Let us know in the comments, dude. I win, dude. Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, dude, I can't believe it.
I got 3 numbers that night, dude. You know, it's like I told you, man. Like. Fucking pickup artist, dude. Fucking Channel 5 over here, dude.
Talking shit. No, but I like how I'm saying. I shouldn't have said shit about Yellowstone until after I did that bit, because then maybe people would have forgot about it. But now, I did the exact opposite of what I was trying to say. I did what I was saying.
Hey, dude, you're not a single man, dude, so you don't have to follow that, dude.
This is the freedom that you get. Like, it's like, yeah. Why would I get married? It's like getting locked up for life. It's like a fucking, you know what I mean?
Been more free, dude.
It's like, what do you mean? It's like, I don't have to watch fucking Yellowstone or fucking something stupid.
You get married, dude, and you have a Switch that you can never play the games you want to play, dude, because you just gotta uninstall your games to install your wife's games, dude. Oh fuck, man, that is.
You can't afford a memory card because you gotta pay for haircuts and
$300 firms and shit. Dude.
No. I mean, come on.
Oh fuck.
This is funny, but it has nothing to do with like what maybe people who are watching this. Like, well, I guess people watch this.
They
just
watch this for us, bro.
They don't care.
They want to see.
I will say, I did forget one story at the fucking Family Fun Arcade thing. Was whenever we got there, it was Commander Jesse and like Hellfire and like some of their homies that were all there, and they were like all those little crew guys were all hanging out together. And I walked up and I was like, "What's up, guys?" And everyone's like, "Oh, hey, it's Richard's friend." Fucking, I was like, "Yeah, it's fucking San Diego." I was like, "Yeah, cool." I gave everyone fucking skin, dude. Boom, 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 boom. Like, there was like 10 people there, and then Vicious was there, and I just like put my hand away and like stepped back and like it was so funny, dude. I was like, fuck that guy, dude.
Oh fuck, dude. There goes your shot at Street Fighter League, dude.
Oh well.
I'm just kidding.
That's the only reason I didn't make it, guys, because there's drama. No, I don't care.
Oh fuck, dude.
No, I don't even whatever. That guy can kiss my ass for all I care, dude. Everyone else is cool, but.
He's kind of a, you know,
fuck that guy, dude. It's good to have a little bit of people you don't like every once in a while.
Definitely, you don't have to like everybody, dude.
No, I do like a lot of people. I like a lot of people. Even if people are like, I hate that guy, I'm like, he's alright. Like Shogun and shit, I'm like, I like Shogun. I like it. People are like, that guy fucking sucks. I'm like, man, he's alright, dude. He's alright. But not that guy. I don't know why. I just don't like him. And I swear, the first time I ever met him was like the worst. Because the first time I met him was before the other time, which I don't speak about because I don't want him to get fucking canceled because I'm anti-cancel culture. But there was this time where he was walking around asking to money match people. And he's all like, who wants to money match? Like, I got money. I got a bunch of money. And I was all like, I can't remember I don't know why, but he's like, I was all like, who do you play? He's like, I play dive kick characters. And I was like, I don't know, like, let's find a setup. I got some friends. Maybe we could fucking do something. And he's like, I'll beat the fuck out of all your friends. And then I was like, whatever, dude. Like, he was just being such a little shit. Like, I was like, oh, whatever. And then I got, like, Richard. I was like, Richard, money match this guy. He wants to fucking play. And then he was all scared of him. I was like, yeah, what happened, dude? I don't even know. I think maybe he, like, watched him play one time, but he didn't. I can't remember if they money matched. Richard either beat his ass. I can't remember. This was, like, literally 10 years ago. This was, like, 10 years ago. He either fucked him up, or they played for not money, and then Richard bodied him, and he didn't want to play for money, or he just like had seen him play at a Wednesday Night Fight or some shit, and didn't want to money match him or something.
What a fucking loser!
And I was like, "What happened, dude? I thought you were fucking like the toughest guy."
Any one of my friends.
I mean, I wasn't gonna money match him because I was like, I was like, "Who do you play?" He's like, "Dive kick characters." I was like, "I'm like, yeah, dude, good luck." I'm not me, dude. I ain't gonna fucking play you.
Oh fuck, dude.
You know. I don't know. And then everything else happened with that. That guy's a fucking...
That's just stupid, dude.
Dos caras, dude. Like, dos caras. Like,
some people are just fucking losers.
Put on the fucking, like, face of, like, oh, I'm, like, the coolest, nicest kid ever. And then you've seen him just be a complete fucking piece of shit. And you're like, oh, well, you know what, dude?
Yeah, I don't know if I like him anymore either, dude.
No one's fucking... You never even fucking... no one has ever liked that guy. And it's fucking funny because, like, I think... I don't know. Maybe some people do, but... Fuck that guy. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, fuck that shit, dude.
I gave everyone dap but you. Remember that shit, dude?
Like, he probably went to sleep that night and was just like...
He's like, why'd that fat kid...
why didn't he shake my hand? Doesn't he know who I am, dude? Like,
I'm like a cool Capcom guy. It's like, no, you're not, dude. You're a fucking... Maybe, I wonder if he was balding and he did the, like, shave the head thing.
Bro. That's like, probably why, dude.
Yeah.
He should have played Richard, dude. I hope he did, and I hope Richard did beat him.
No, I know that they've played before. That
okay.
It's a fucking... It's like taking candy from a baby, so... Like,
that's true. Then who walks around like that if they're just a baby? You know what I mean?
No. He's actually pretty good.
Okay.
He was good. He played Rufus, and he was pretty good.
Oh, shit.
I actually...
That's a hard one.
And then he played... Well, at the time, I think he was playing Yun, so I was like... Yeah. Rufus... I'd play a Rufus player. If I was on point, I think I can actually do pretty good. Especially if they haven't played me like a million times.
Definitely.
Because like then you got more little sneaky bullshit to pull. But if you can just get like a good game, especially if it's on like a, I don't know. Sometimes on PS4 I can't do shit. Especially with Guile, I can drop everything. But on a PC I'm pretty good. It's less laggy.
I believe it.
You can actually like land combos and shit.
Like, I believe it.
Time shit right. You gotta be real mobile.
Definitely.
You can't stand still. I don't know.
That one hard for Guile too, dude.
No, he's got moves that keep charge and make you move backwards and shit. Or you can move forwards or backwards or dash, and you can't. You gotta be always somewhere different because they have a little like in their mind. They're like, I just got to get to here.
Definitely.
And at that point, if I like jump, I can do a dive kick and bait out a down fierce. Or there's a lot of little tricky shit that they'll pull. You know. They're like trying to get to one specific space, and you don't want to ever be standing in a like ever still long enough for them to like feel confident like that they're gonna be able to like get in their little spaces where they feel like it's not just a terrible position for them. Because Guile actually fucks them up, but they're so especially Rufus. Rufus has so many ways to just land a comeback mechanic.
Definitely.
So like they're just fishing for them. And they can land two ultras around against Guile easy. So it's just if they get 2 touches, technically they can land 2 ultras.
Definitely. That's a lot of damage, too.
And then one fucking throw does way more damage for no reason. It's like, uh-oh. You know? So it's kind of like Gal fucks them up, but they have a pretty good chance to always come back. And there's ways to hit them. So you just get 1 touch, boom, and then launcher, ultra, throw, mix up. You get them in one corner, it's a lot more jankier than the other corner. Like the blocking shit is like way different. You gotta remember. I don't remember, bro. You know, on one side it's like never a cross up, on the other side it is, and you gotta switch back. I don't know. It's random shit. I haven't played that game in a long time, but
it's crazy you remember certain things like that, though, too.
Yeah, I do for some weird reason. I do.
No, it's kind of cool, though, dude. Like,
it's cool remembering weird block shit.
Yeah.
And being able to block something that's hard to block first time. Definitely. Just like you can tell, dude. Like,
people just know, like, too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he blocked that.
Like,
he knows.
It's just funny because in Alpha 2 a lot of times there's like a weird block thing that a lot of Rose players, if you activate a custom combo and it doesn't connect and they alpha counter it and switch sides, your block is switched for like until the next attack.
That's
so they'll knock you down. No, they knock you down and then they throw a super out and you just try to block it normally and it'll hit you because you're blocking like opposite, because your block is opposite.
That's so crazy.
And a lot of people will like waste 2 bars on a super to try to win around because they don't think you know how to block that, because it's like kind of tricky.
Definitely.
But if you just like play long enough, you're like, yeah, bro, you ain't catching me with this shit.
Not today, Junior.
And then they go and they're like, my fucking ultimate attack, you know, just come my way, and I just like, I'm like crouching, blocking backwards, and my back is turned to them, and I'm blocking like, and they're
so
like,
cool, dude.
What the fuck? And I'm just like, that's all you got, bitch. Like, you thought that was gonna chip me out or what, dude? Like, it's like the funniest shit.
Oh, that's the biggest diss, dog.
No, I know. It's like,
holy shit.
A little too much life to chip me out. He's like, fuck, like. It's funny.
Oh fuck, dude.
No, it's cool, dude.
That's epic, though.
It's
dude.
funny. There's so much random shit like that in games, though. Like Street Fighter 4 had a ton of shit like that.
I think that made it like cool, kind of, because like you almost had to learn so much, dude. Like to be something in that game, like you just had to know so much. And honestly, listening to FGC Job Squad, dude, I think it was Gene Wong's episode.
I haven't listened to it yet.
It's pretty good, dude.
Is it?
Fucking Kadar and Piccolo are fucking pretty good together, dude. I like their like.
I like Pickle.
I like Piccolo a lot. He has a lot of like insight that's like.
Kadar, fucking.
He's.
I'm just talking. I'm just trying to piss him
Kadar loves that, dude. Come on, dude. Like he loves it when you do that. Dude.
He's a special boy, dude.
But yeah, man. Like you just hear so much stuff that they say and like about like, you know, getting farther as a player, and like that Street Fighter 4 had a lot to fucking learn. I remember. I wish I would have done more homework and like fucking like labbed a lot more and shit.
I never ever trained more than anything. I didn't play online either, so that's why I wasn't as good as I probably could have been. But
yeah,
it's weird. Like I could play now and I'd be like better. If I played for like 20 minutes, I'd be better than I ever was.
I wish I could have just like played in fucking training mode and like learned how to punish a fucking teleport with the ultra, dude, or like just stupid shit like that. Like I'm like,
that's
God
important.
Damn it. It is so important, but like, dude, I would just
not do
it and then freeze in the moment. Dude.
If there was like some advice, someone's like, give me some advice to get better, I'd be like, just learn how to punish everything.
Yeah,
learn how to punish everything. Go to a training mode, set it up, and actually learn the punish time, because just doing it on the fly, it takes you so long
to learn it, man.
And the timing and the the confidence to like be like, oh, you're done. Because like, if you play a game a lot, then you actually know.
Definitely.
Like I didn't play Street Fighter 4 enough to really know when to punish like some random DJ super. It's like, oh, is there one more hit after that? Fuck, I don't know. You know what I mean? There's so many random ass like,
or stop blocking at the wrong time.
Yeah, it's like
last hit.
Oh, I'm gonna flash kick down. It's like, oh no. Yeah. Now I just get like jab, fucking. You know what I mean? You waste your charge. It's fucking stupid.
No, it's fucking real.
So
dude.
it's like,
I think that's really good advice. That's one thing I should have done.
I know, I never did it. So, like, I see some random super, like, on block. I've never blocked it before in my life. I don't even fucking... This character is, like, random, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't play that character a lot. No one in San Diego played this character. And then I'm blocking something that, like... I'm like, oh, it ends, like, right about now. And then I try to, like, Ultra 2 back to punish, and, like, I just fuck up the timing. And I'm like...
Yeah.
Oh, well. And then it's like, well, you fucking suck. It's like, I'm okay. But
yeah.
I sucked right then. Yeah. I sucked at that punish for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I wish I could just mash out a fucking DP guy.
I know, dude. Oh, my God, dude.
Just mash out a DP and then FADC when it comes out. It's like, don't play fucking...
Some fucking flashy Ryu. Like...
Well, I don't play dipshit characters, dude. I play real, man. Charge characters, bro. Charge characters are like...
They're hard, man.
They're different.
I thought they were some of the cool... Like, dude, I wanted to play DJ so bad. I thought he was such a cool character, and, like, I just couldn't play a charge character, dude.
It's different.
It's foreign, dude.
It's different.
Defense is hard to me, dude. I don't know, like... It's just a different game.
You gotta build a block.
Yeah.
Good. But, and then the charging shit, like, if people just keep fucking crossing you up, you gotta learn how to, like, jump back, fierce, and shit. Like,
don't like, keep them in a range where you can hold a charge. Or
well, like, because people will sit there and they're abusing the fact that you're trying to keep a charge. So, like, you want to, like, you want them to, like, push you out with the block string. And a lot of people, like, will be like, oh, I'll only hit them, like, once or twice, throw, and then try, or don't throw and then just jump over.
Definitely.
Try and get that cross up and make you have to block because you haven't held charge long enough. At that distance, a flash kick wouldn't hit me anyways because I'm at a weird angle, like too close to you.
Definitely.
Down fierce might lose to my dive kick or my button that's good. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Or you just have to, or sometimes down fierce would be too far out. You have to use like a close something.
Definitely.
Like close roundhouse. Like, it's like whatever, you know. But once you learn like jump back to beat that shit, like that's legit. Like,
I like that.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna do like you know, I'm gonna on your wake up, I'm gonna like short and then mix up all the way up with a throw, and then if I don't get anything right there off a hit, I'm gonna jump to try and like just keep you in like a block mix up, make you lose your charge and make you blah blah. But then you just jump back and fucking hit them, boom, and they're like, oh shit. Like what the fuck?
He knows what I'm trying to do, dude.
That was pretty good, you know. But it's kind of hard to like. It's definitely that's what like people don't realize, dude. Like there was one Evo where it was the Mike Ross like got top 8, and like he was playing against some guy. I can't remember. It was like Ricky O playing Bison, not Ricky Ortiz, but like Ricky O or some shit. And then he tried to do that shit on him, and Mike Ross jumps back and fucking fierces him. And I was like, yo, damn, that was so godlike.
That's so dope, dude.
It was so godlike. It was like the one thing he could have done to like get out of that situation, and like it was perfect. Like the first chance he gave him like to fucking do it, he jumps back and fucking.
I think Street Fighter 4 E Honda was so sick too.
He was
I don't
sick,
know why.
dude, especially in like Super and fucking all the earlier renditions. I think he was pretty good later on, but like just in charge characters in general were pretty good back then.
I think so too.
And they kind of like just nerfed them all out of the game. It's kind of shitty, but it is what it is, man. It was definitely a cool character.
Definitely had really cool costumes too. Like
he had sick combos. I like how he could roundhouse after hands and shit.
Yeah,
just
dude.
for extra damage. That shit was
so fucking cool, dude. Yeah, shout out to you.
And then he had sick footsies, dude. And if I play if I'm at like an arcade and like the sticks are like all shitty and there's like a random like hyper fighting or like championship edition, I like playing Honda sometimes just because like I just sit there and only use like the buttons. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
They'll just like fierce like and fucking do like that leg kick, the big fat leg kick.
That's so cool. I like that.
The one that like doesn't knock down, just like the fucking boom, like and then you sit there because like he only has like, especially in the old Street Fighter games, like he doesn't have the like butt slam or Ocho or anything. All he has is 100 hands and fucking headbutt.
So fucking sick.
So you can like just, dude, it's actually sick. Honda's sick, and like old Street Fighter games, Honda's sick. Honda's hella sick.
I forget who it is. There's this epic Honda match I think in Street Fighter 2 where it was like a grand finals and this Honda like shouldn't have won, and he fucking like reset the bracket and like won the fucking match. It was so epic, dude, and it was all just like.
Were you there when it happened?
No, I just watched this guy on YouTube has all these epic moments in the FGC kind of thing.
I could think of one where I was at. It was whenever it was when Mao played. It was a tournament of legends, and like
I think
ST and Mao played Kuzumundo.
I think that might have been
who was the Honda player, and like, dude, it was fucking godlike.
Honestly, bro,
it was godlike as fuck.
I don't think I liked Honda until I watched that, and then I was just like,
he was so dude,
fucking
he was
cool.
so good, dude. Kuzumundo or Kazamundo
like
or whatever.
He was just on it.
It was so good.
Oh, fuck,
he was
bro.
so good. He reset
Such
the record
good
against
play.
the claw, bro.
Yeah, such
it was
good
insane.
play, dude. I was. Sometimes you're like, you see something like that, and you're just like, nothing's impossible, dude. Like, I don't know. I was like, that's so fucking cool.
Oh, yeah. That's why, like, ST sucks ass until you see something cool like that. And then you're like, oh, this game's alright.
Dude, I'm a believer now for sure, dude. 100%.
Honda's cool, but I don't know. There's a lot of weird people that play Honda, too. I like how I'm like, just like, I'm trying to like say Honda's cool at the same time. Like, Honda players are gays. Like, I don't like any of them. Like, they all suck. When Richard told me he beat Miller Time, I was like, thank God, dude. I like Miller Time too. She's a cool like chick, but she's got like a weird chip on her shoulder because she's like a girl, and she's like, I gotta be the best, and then I think she's not the best.
Acts a little bit.
She's not the best, dude. Yeah. And then like I don't know. She's real. She's a cool chick though. I like Miller Time as a person, but she gets a little like jakey with the like you know, like when she wins, it's like a little You're just like, okay, calm down, killer. Like, fuck, man. It's not like
be humble.
It's not like you play this game 50,000 times more than I do.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people just have to fucking stunt on people, dog.
I just want to be cool enough to like get hit with the super and then DP like through the second hit, because like Iana's like
that's so cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like she can go through a fireball with like a, and then people are like, "It's my favorite thing, dude." Everyone's like, "These games sucks. These games suck." It's like, dude, all games are fucking shitty. It's like, why can you do this? Why can you DP after getting hit by E Honda Super in like the greatest fighting game ever made? It's like, dude, it's all shit. Like, all these games are shitty. It's like, play what you like, but like, don't act like
everyone can have an argument and say,
fuck, bro. It's like
shitty or that game sucks.
Yeah, it's like,
no, I feel you.
You know what I mean? It's
like we were talking about the other day.
Man.
I feel like I just like the series Street Fighter. I'll play every iteration of it because I like Street Fighter.
Yeah,
ones might be better, or I might like one game better than the other, but
I definitely have a hard time picking up some other
100%.
They're like, play this game, it's amazing, and I'm like, oh, okay, and then I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's just
not the game I play, dude. Yeah,
where's the green guy with the fucking electricity?
Where's the stretchy limbs guy who shoots fire, dude? Like,
the only game that's like random that I actually like is Breaker's Revenge, dude. That's like the one random ass like.
Chris Hahn always tells me, he's like, that's the best game.
It's fucking fun as shit.
That's the best game.
It's the funnest, dumbest.
I kind of liked King of Fighters too,
but I didn't like playing it. I liked it when I was a kid. I had them all on fucking.
I forget which
like
one.
PlayStation,
I think
dude.
It was 13.
I had all of them.
We had
and I played them too, but
me and my next door neighbors, his brother and my brother, we'd all go into the garage and like play that game. Yeah. I don't know why.
The older I get though, the more I'm like, I just want to play Street Fighter games just because I'm weird.
I respect that.
Like, I'd rather, or like adjacent. I'd be down to play CVS too. Like, I want to learn how to
that's
play.
What listening to Gene Wong's fucking episode.
Even watching him play, dude. I was like, watching him.
I'm interested. I've never played CVS too.
Just beating these motherfuckers to death.
I think it's kind of cool that you create a team.
And I'm like, damn, like, Roll's invincible. Then I swear this guy rolled and like Gene just like low forward super. I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, how the fuck do you do that shit? Like that?
I think it's kind of cool.
But I think there's like a little window where you can hit it. I don't know how it works because I've seen the roll be invincible to shit, and then it might be not to lows. I don't know, but like. I swear I was watching Gene play and he did like he was like playing Eori or some shit and did like a fake fireball and the guy rolled and he like low forward super and I was like
crazy.
I was like, okay, this is actually like a pretty fucking dope ass game. You know what I mean?
I feel you, and I think it's cool that
this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
New games come out and they might become the new meta and people play those games, but I think there's something like epic about somebody like pushing a game that's considered a dead game or like an older game. Like Heroes of the Storm is a dead game, but the other day I stumbled upon this fucking tournament that they're still doing, and I laughed about it. I was like, this isn't even a game anymore, and these guys are still pushing it to like the highest competition. I'm like, that's fucking sick, dude.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You know? Like, there's those like, I'm pretty sure Drew's out there still
just
like
playing in tournaments.
Let's fucking play, boys. Like,
you know what? As I liked that game, kind of. I thought it was a fun game.
I didn't like the gems, but I thought it was cool too.
I enjoyed playing with you guys. I thought it was fun, and like
it was definitely at a time where we all were having a lot of fun playing.
Hell yeah, dude!
And it was like the first new game other than Marvel.
Yeah, that's true.
Because by the time we all started hanging out playing games, like the very first couple new games that came out was like Marvel 3, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and like Blaze Blue.
Yeah,
like something like that. So that was like the first like, oh, these are like new fighting games.
I think Soul Calibur came out too, and we played at Ed's once too.
Yeah, but dude,
it didn't stick for long, dude. Yeah.
And then it was like, I don't know. No, we didn't really play a lot of Tekken there. I think Tekken was kind of like in between the times where no one was really playing it. Tekken 7 got super big though. Really at Cody's house, dude, people played the shit out of that. Like at TTF, it was crazy. Everyone was playing. For a minute there, it was like all Tekken. Now it's like dead.
I think I kind of like that about the fighting game scene. There's people that go that might not even play the same game as you, but they fucking play so much, and like I don't know. I'm like, that's cool, dude. Like everyone has their own like game they play and they're fucking passionate about, and like it's fucking sick, dude.
It is sick. You know who's cool, dude? Fucking Jed is cool, dude. Jed plays. That guy plays a lot of fuck. I watched him play
You were telling me about that, dude. Was he playing?
Was it that talk about on the?
I don't think on
the podcast.
I think we just talked about it in real life when we were.
Dude, I always see Jed playing fucking old shit on fucking Fight Game. I'm like, dude, he's fucking Sagat's getting sick in fucking Alpha 2. It's getting pretty good. He's got the anti-air down, dude. From the very beginning, everyone that's like, I want to learn how to play Sagat at TTF, I was like, bro, all you gotta do is learn that fucking anti-air custom combo, and he becomes a fucking badass. Dude, I mean, so he really does. Becomes like because when I was always like, oh, Sagat kind of sucks in this game, but then when I was in Japan, we were playing, me and JMO were playing against like the second best Alpha 2 player in Japan, next to Boss. Allegedly, this is what we heard at Mikado, and he played Sagat and Sakura, and when he was playing Sagat, dude, like we could not fucking jump in on him.
That's sick as fuck.
He would build a lot of meter, card canceling, everything. That's what's cool about that game. That's why I don't like Alpha 3 as much. I know that sounds stupid, but like I'm trying to build meter all fast and shit. It's like I gotta sit there and whiff buttons. It's like, fuck, this is stupid, dude. Why can't I like whiff 6 buttons into a super and build like half a bar? Like, like you know what I mean? It's like you just card cancel everything into like meter. So like he would build meter super fast, crouch strong, fucking cancel fireball, boom, 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 and then he'd jump and he'd run house, and then he'd get a bar or whatever. Forget it, dude. And then his little throw, his throw is super godlike. Sagat's throw is super godlike. And his walk speed is good if you're good, and if you're bad, it makes it shitty for you because you'll walk back into the corner in like half a second. You don't want to give up too much space walking back, but if you need to walk back in order to get to the range where you can like fierce or crouch fierce or something, it's super good. But like just watching a good Sagat play, I was like, wow, this shit. And then if you play like Vi on fucking, he picks Sagat on 5K, dude. GG, dude. He fucks everyone up. You're
That's
just like,
so cool.
You're like, Jesus Christ, dude. I don't even like that guy that much because he's like a weirdo, but like, dude,
he's a guy.
I respect his fucking Sagat in AT. It's all I'm saying, dude. It's like I've seen him just run a buck on people. I'm like, oh god, it's pretty impressive, and it's like weird because like it's like a different style. He's not even doing anti-air custom combos, bro. He's just like beating.
That's the coolest thing too. It's like there's not one play style that like everyone plays on a character. Sometimes you'll see some dude play a completely different place. Like it's just amazing, dude.
There's like the alpha counter guys.
Yeah.
That, like all they do is play to get alpha counters to do like tricky cross ups and shit. Because after alpha counters, a lot of times there's like a dirty cross up. A lot of characters have like kind of
I think,
fucking
and I always think
sketchy ass setups afterwards. So like, they're these guys who like only play to get. I don't alpha counter that much because I like using my meter for other shit.
Definitely.
But like, if that's the way you play, man, it's actually like lamer, and it almost is like a smarter way to play,
safer way, if anything.
Because you just like. You don't use your meter on anything except for keeping them off of you, and then once you get the alpha counter, then you get this setup that is like you got to be like a wizard to block a lot of these. Like an Akuma sweep alpha counter, dude. Fucking my goodness, dude. You have to block like you have to block regular and then back. Like switch back, block down in like half a second, and if not, you're gonna get hit by either the first one or the second one or both. And you're just like, oh Jesus!
Good luck on that shit.
It's hard, man. And then even then, like people don't even know that. I probably shouldn't even be saying this shit. Like
you're like fucking up people's.
Keep blocking it wrong, so I can get further in the tournaments. Like because I just know how to block shit better than you. I'm not even better at fighting games than like Jed is way better at fighting games than I am. Like Corey Bell's way better at fighting games than I am. But like. The only reason why maybe I could like do better at like a tournament anything is like I can block better than you can. Maybe if I want to block. Sometimes I don't like blocking because I'm like people always like, oh, you suck. Like I'm always trying to hone in the reversal time in case I need to do it. Mm-hmm. I'll throw games away in a normal situation. I wouldn't even try to reversal there because it's so hard. But I'm just like practicing a like clutch moment reversal. Timing at the end of a round. Damn. If I'm gonna like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'll just like throw rounds away, trying to reversal every single thing. So I have like 12 chances at that one frame window, and it's like whatever, dude. It's fucking casuals, but
definitely,
in the normal situation, it's probably better to block.
It's almost like you lab in real life, dude.
It's better to block universally because reversals are so tight. The window is like so tight that if you're not gonna get chipped out, if it's not game winning, chances are you probably shouldn't. In other games, I'd actually like in Third Strike, you should reversal first time you get knocked down.
Okay.
First time you get knocked down, just fucking like EXDP, just so that they're like
respecting of it and
they're
shit.
like. Dude, this guy's willing to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, now I gotta like really change my like approach to this guy. Like
definitely
off a knockdown, like like when Daigo would just wake up DP, like he'd get knocked down like one time and he'd just wake up like Ume show you like just like fuck you, and you're like holy shit, like I baited that out, but. Is he gonna do that every time? It really mind fucks your like.
Hell yeah, your whole game.
Because if you don't think anyone will ever wake up reversal, then you can kind of bully them.
Definitely.
Because they're like, this guy's not gonna do it, But if you give them that first knockdown, you're like, I'll do this shit all day, bitch. You're like, maybe I should. In the like Phil philosophy of turns, like this is your turn, that's your turn, this is your turn, is your turn. Like they might give a turn away or. Just because they respect the fact that you're willing to do something like that on a wake up, like oh shit. Especially if you do it in the beginning of a set, like the first knockdown, you're like, bitch, I'll do it, bitch, I'll do it. Don't even fucking. And then if you don't do it, you can mind fuck them because then they'll give you a pass. They'll bait it out of one time and you just don't ever do it again. And then you're like, all right, I'm out of the oki. It's kind of crazy. It's a good idea to do every once in a while. But
I like that.
I'm just rambling on about dumb shit. But no, fucking Jed's the man, dude. He played Genghis in a first to 10. I can't remember who won because it was like literally like an hour long.
Too.
But it was back and forth, and it was just cool.
Hell yeah.
Jed's cool. I like that kid. He plays old shit.
Shout outs to Jed, dude.
Plays Third Strike. He plays fucking Alpha and shit. He's the man.
He's a gamer, dude.
He's a good looking guy.
GLG, dude.
He should watch some TV shows and get some fucking hot trim, bro.
Fucking
watch Squid Game. Watch Squid Game and fucking tell me how what the booty hole's
Netflix
like.
Account. Get that Netflix account again, dude.
A cream pie surprise. What are you talking about? Oh no, Fiji apples, bro.
There you go. Fiji apples.
Go back to the TTVL thread like from like 2016 and get Fiji apples fucking Netflix account.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
Just watch it. Just pretend. Just
you don't need to like it.
Even read like a fucking like what are they called? Like those little notebooks.
Star notes or what is that called?
You can buy these like like Hamlet like you know what I'm talking about, like Macbeth like Cliff Notes. Buy a Cliff Notes and just figure out what happens and then just talk to girls, dude. It's good. It's fun. It's fun.
That's a good time, dude.
Yeah.
Until they say no, and then you have to like kill them, dude. The worst joke, dude.
You're like, what? I gotta kill you, daddy. That was so funny. I feel bad because
I didn't expect this to happen.
That
dude.
never happened to me. I don't know what I would do. That'd be fucked up. Especially because the girls
You just swallow your pride and walk the other way, dude.
Flirting with you and shit, and then like
the eternal mindfuck. Then you go home and you're like, what is real anymore? Like, I don't even know, dude.
Most chicks are so lame, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, honestly, you could vibe from this one. She was pretty fucking lame. I should have known. You know what I mean? But I was like, when you're lonely and you're sad, you're like, fuck it, dude.
There was this chick I dated on Jeremy Street a couple times. I went on like 3 dates with her, and bro,
just plain toast, dog.
Holy
not even any butter on it.
Fuck. It was like,
you know,
the lamest shit. I'm like, you're not interesting. But the thing is that most people are like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, just get ready for a lifetime of disappointment.
Yeah, 100%.
Just get ready, because
get ready to watch Game of Thrones only, dude.
And maybe you might actually be a fucking really lame ass.
Yeah,
person.
that's true.
Chances are,
that is true
anyone watching this is probably fucking lame as shit. So like, just don't expect to meet fucking Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you know. You gotta look past fucking stretch marks and high rollers sometimes.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes the cooler chick is worth more than the fucking
hotter chick, dude.
Yeah, who's
no,
just
100%, like, dude.
Lame as shit.
Yeah.
I only watch one TV show, The Real Housewives.
The Real Housewives, and then I watch YouTube makeup tutorials and fucking vlogs and shit. And you're like, well,
I listen to the same song for the 10 millionth time.
Oh god, dude!
I don't have patience to listen to anything else.
Lean like a what? A cholo? Come on, dude! You don't know what that is, dude? The fucking real shit, dude. Yeah, man.
We're just like shitting on everything. I fucking hate all of you and everyone in the world. Ah, no, I'm just kidding.
Like Uncle Rico, dude. I wish I could go back, man. And it's like. Oh fuck, dude! What do you say we fucking end?
Dude, if you had one time machine moment, what would it be, dude?
Oh god, I almost think there's too many to choose from, dog.
Would it be the Polo one or whatever?
No,
shut up!
No.
You're fucking stupid. What was the one that there was some chick that you told me one time that you were like, she's like, I kind of had a crush on you. And you're
there was
like, wasn't it?
I've had many of those. I've had a girl tell me once, like, I was like, hey,
okay, well, pick the one that you realize you fucked up the most on, and fucking. Wait, you have another one? Did you like?
I have multiple ones.
Did you like have a lottery ticket number in your head? And you didn't buy it or something?
And then
No,
just like multiple girls that like I probably should have said something and I just never did.
You would hold on. You would just go back to say something to someone.
It could change the whole tide of something. You change your whole life, dude.
Shut up, man.
Save the cheerleader, dude.
Save the world, dude. Haven't I killed you already?
No, if I could go back, you know what I think I would have done? I would have never have like balled out with that 5Gs that I got. You know what I mean? I probably would have like held on to some of that money and maybe like put myself in a better position like now. You know what I mean? Like maybe be sitting on 10 Gs and like feel good about it and shit.
What would you have done? Invested it in something?
Or just like put it away, you know?
Just put the 5Gs and wait till Bitcoin comes out.
And just fucking like...
That's a good answer.
You know what I mean? Something like that.
I was thinking more of like...
There's countless girls that I probably should have like asked out on a date or like actually slept with them when they were like trying to sleep with me. But like, you know, it's
that's
like...
what I was going to say.
You know...
That weird...
If we're looking at the bigger picture...
like fucking... fuck up deal I've told on the podcast before. That was the one that for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's one that I can't talk about.
Because that case is still ongoing or what?
What? Yeah, no. Yeah, there's one that's still an open case. But it's almost worse for me just not saying it because I've said a lot of weird shit on here to where they'd be like,
well, don't they know we're just trolling?
They're like, he's talking about the football game, girl. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not talking about the like 15-year-old when I was like 30. Calm down.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Carry on. What were we talking about? I'll tell you later. Don't worry about it.
No, I was thinking like I could have done one of those, but I was thinking about something that was more that could be beneficial to me in life. You know what I mean? Like I was a fucking idiot, and I should have never like thought I was like cool or something. I just thought I was cool. I was like, I'll just fucking spend on everything, dude. Eat out, buy clothes, fucking just stupid shit. That was dumb.
How long did it last, dude?
I think for 3 years, dude, I would have had $15,000. And I just every year spent it all with like.
That's when you got salmonella from Jack in the Box.
Yeah. I was kicked out of my house a lot though.
Think about how Josh feels though.
Oh, I know. Oh, he had fucking. He still has a little bit of it, but it's not,
he has money from that still.
Yeah, it's not as much as because we JG Wentworth some of it out because how it worked was for the first 3 years we got money, and then the next installment would come in 5, and then the next installment would come in 5. So there was,
but you're done with it?
Yeah, because I didn't get E. coli. I just like threw up because he threw up, and they were like, "Let's get him some fucking money, dog." Like, so Josh actually had a little bit of money left.
He almost died.
Yeah. Oh, he literally was lucky, man.
He was on his deathbed.
Yeah, I think there was like something.
Did a priest
like,
come in and like read him his rights or whatever?
Just like all that shit. He was
really?
there. He was there all December, dude.
Were they just like,
we had Christmas in the hospital
take
with
this
him.
child?
I think there was like 8 some odd cases, and like 2 or 3 kids died that year from it. So he was fucking lucky, dude. He was really, really lucky.
Was it from a cheeseburger?
Yeah, it was from Jack in the Box, which I eat almost every morning.
Was it a chicken sandwich? Or?
It was It was like a fucking cheeseburger.
Oh my god.
Could have been on the lettuce or whatever the fuck. Who knows, dude?
Maybe they like chopped a slug up or something.
Yeah.
You ever hear about that like weird fucking shit, dude?
Yeah. It's just fucking. It's disgusting, dude. But
you eat a salad in Mexico and it's got like some little fucking.
I heard some like racist joke on Opie and Anthony. It made me laugh. And they're like, "What's in your food?" And they're like, "Mexicans, dude. They just like lay in your fucking spinach and like shit and piss and stuff." Stop. It's like that's where you go like from. I was like, God damn it. Who knows, dude? Dude, that's funny. Like,
oh god.
Oh shit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
is it over, dude?
I think it is, dude.
It's all over, boys.
We got you guys another episode this week. Feel good, dude, that we went to Yellowstone.
We try to get. I've been trying to get David to come on. He's
a busy man, dude.
Oh, maybe not. No.
He's got to take a step out of that fucking.
I tried to be nice, David, but I'm not doing a promo like a pro wrestling fucking like.
We got to get him out of that office, dude.
You got to come out here, brother. Stop teaching the fucking call. Well, I don't even know what he does anymore.
He just sits in that Sopranos office, dude, all dim lighted, just scheming and planning, dude, about the next event, dude. There better be a next event, dude.
Yeah, no, I want to talk about
more shit, dude.
Well, no, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about when is the social constructed like pandemic over? Like, when are we just gonna be like, you know what?
Let's do it.
Let's just fucking stop this shit. Like, we can stop it whenever we want, dude.
Definitely.
I think as long as you're not 82 years old, you'll probably survive. It's like, what's the fucking average? Well, I guess that's in America. It's a little lower than that, but it's not anywhere near fucking anyone playing fucking fighting games. No. And then as long as you don't have like if you have like some weird illness that might not go well, then maybe think about not. But other than that, dude, like,
I think we're good to go, dude.
Who gives a shit, dude? Like, none of us are gonna fucking die.
No,
get your boosters. Or take whatever risks you're willing to take.
Or just eat a couple tangerines, dude.
I don't know, it's weird how people are like, but you're gonna... I'm gonna be at risk because you... It's like, dude, remember like Keith when he didn't want to eat with us because... It's like, bro, like... Did these things fucking work, dude? What are you so fucking afraid of? I'm not sick. Are you sick? What the fuck?
I know. I
don't actually come in contact with like anyone. So if anything, I'd be like fucking myself.
That's what me and Riley were talking about because I was telling him that I'm like, I go to work and then go home.
Yeah, I don't go.
That's it, dude. You know, so I don't really.
I went to Fogo de Chao once.
You know what though, dude? You gotta do it once, dude. You know, it's like it's been 2 years, bro. It's been 2 years, man.
Yeah,
I miss people.
Yeah, and then there are things like in North County and shit, but it's like they're playing Guilty Gear and shit. It's like I could go just to hang out, but then it's like,
what kind of fun? I mean, that's fun, but it's like you want to play, dude. You know,
I mean, it'd be fun to go there and talk about Squid Game or something. I mean, I'm just gonna talk about fucking Guilty Gear, dude. It's like, I play real games, you guys. No, I'm just like reversing the big spot. I don't watch Squid Games. I fucking read.
I play Alpha 2.
I don't play Guilty Gear. I play fucking real games on real hardware, on real what's it called? You fucking loser.
Yo, dude.
Culture is below me. That culture is fucking. No, I'm just talking shit.
Well, yeah, guys.
It is funny though. It's like how everything I said, I'm like doing the exact opposite, and I'm like trying to say,
play old games, but watch relevant TV. Dude.
Yeah, don't just so you have an in with some hot trim, bro. Don't even watch it. Just know what happens. Yeah. Read a clip notes.
Watch a YouTube about it and just fucking jot notes down. Dude.
Watch a YouTube.
Have note cards, dude. Have your friends question you on shit, dude.
And then just start putting notches on the belt.
Yeah, dude.
No, but Jed's cool. I like Jed.
Shout outs to Jed, dude.
The rest of you guys are fucking. No, just kidding. All right, later, dude.
All right, boys.
Outro this fucking what's it called?
Let's do a couple. So shout outs to Jed first off.
Yeah, get ready. Everyone, get ready for the New Year's Eve tournament at the ranch, dude. Come on down, dude. I'm gonna do something for New Year's.
That'd be fun, dude.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna hang out. I mean,
I like that.
I'll have it open, but
some barbecue,
watch some movies,
have some cool movies on in the background, dude.
What if like all 75 people that watch this podcast show? I'm just like, wait, what?
That'd be cool, dude.
You weren't all invited, you guys. So don't show up. Khadiji, okay?
Like buys a ticket, like flies out, like
people can come, but Kadari, you stay home. And if you ever want me to be on the FGC Jaw Squad, you gotta fly me out to fucking Hawaii,
dude, so you can do it live.
I'll pay for half the ticket. You pay for the half.
Pay me macadamia nuts, dude, and I'm fucking there, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yes.
All right, boys. Well, happy Sunday, dude. Enjoy the episode.
Yeah, later.